What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Men's Room. I'm your host, the Appalachian American. With me, as always, is my boy, Tommy Gunn.
Hey, it is Friday night. I hope you're ready for a great show. Let's get on with it.
That man shaking in the background is SuperFan. I'm Shawhan.
What is up? The man with the plan, the Weird Dog Clan, in the gym, working out, hanging out in the men's room because the internet is down. But either way, we're here to have fun.
That sucks. Usually, it's the prime mover with the internet problems.
I finally got it all fixed. I stopped stealing from my neighbor, and here we are, Friday night.
What? Oh my gosh!
Working on my beard, boys, trying to catch up.
I love it. I love it.
Did you get a new camera?
This is a new computer, yeah. So,
dude, you look so everything's so crystal clear.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm jealous. Your camera's better than mine now.
Hey man.
Yeah, but your content is better.
It looks like we're all here, the family. You guys have been seeing the memes pop up like crazy? Yeah. Everybody except for Tommy. Yeah. Tommy doesn't have Facebook.
Yeah, I don't have Facebook either, so
I know, but I feel like Prime. I feel like that you're more connected to the outside world, so you would know funny stuff. You know, Tommy just doesn't. Like, he's oblivious. He could be right in his face, and he has no idea what it is.
Has he had sushi yet?
No.
We're close.
I know.
Speaking of outside world, here's where I just came from. St. Augustine, Florida.
Oh wow.
And it's the ancient. It's the oldest city in America, believe it or not. More so than Jamestown. It was colonized by the Spanish, and it's the first time I went there and got a beer from. This is an awesome. Where's Lape anyway? He should know about this thing.
I'm getting ready to text him.
All right, but man, it was a good 1 week vacation, and got to see my sister and brother, and it was awesome. So, nice. Outside world.
Oh wow!
And I didn't get in a car crash.
That's good.
Yeah.
Good
what
deal.
car did you get afterwards?
Same one. Well, I had a 2006 Pilot, and then I got basically because I know this vehicle, it's like the best vehicle I've had. I got a 2007, and instead of a midnight blue color, I got a light blue color. So that's kind of weird. It's kind of gay.
We're not here to kink shame.
That's all right. That's all right. What my daughter says is the black one that I had, she goes, Dad, what happened is your black one just basically faded in the sun and became a light blue. So, yeah.
What's up, Range Lunatic? How you doing this evening? Yeah. So, in honor of the prime mover,
hey.
Donald Trump, don't trust China. China is asshole.
China is asshole. Donald Trump don't trust China. China's asshole.
Donald Trump don't trust China. China is asshole.
That's my Chinese brethren over there.
Yeah.
So without further ado, I'm going to blast this baby open and do a review.
So what all you updated your internet and everything? Upgraded?
Yeah, but also I got a new this is a little Mac that I got, and I haven't used it for much, but I'm gonna use it for the men's room.
Yeah.
Thank you for the great invite. So I appreciate it.
Dude, I always send you an email, man.
I know you do. It's just it just feels good to come back and talk to my fam.
America, fuck yeah!
Love that movie.
I think we played it like the very beginning and got copyright stricken right away.
Copyright, that's overrated.
Not like strike, but claimed. So, oh well.
Nice.
Who cares? So what's new? How have you guys been? Like, what's the dealio?
What's happening?
What's happening? Other than our family memes.
Toppy gun. Come on, Tommy. You're the top.
Yep.
What's been happening? Fill me in. Fill the fans in.
Work.
He about burned his beard off the other day.
Yes, I did. I was okay. Imagine crawling into space about the size of underneath a sink, like where the pipes are and everything in the cabinets.
Mm-hmm.
Crawl into there and then try to use a torch to cut metal with nowhere to move. I had to do that on a trailer. Had to cut the airbags off, and I got ate up pretty good.
So, where'd it get you? Did it backblast or something?
Yeah. It kept getting back on me because it had nowhere else for the metal to go.
Mm-hmm.
So it caught my beard on fire, caught my chest on fire, caught my leg on fire.
What, were you down there naked or something so you could grease yourself up and squeeze in there?
Well,
put a little axle grease on your chest there.
I had a leather, it's called a fireproof blanket.
Yeah.
But the problem with fireproof blankets is they'll still melt through it. It just doesn't catch on fire. So when a big glob of liquid metal came out, it fell right on the blanket and went through the blanket into my pants leg.
No. Did it burn you?
I have, I don't know if y'all can even see it on camera.
Ooh.
I got burned across my forearm and stuff.
And did you try to jump backwards or get out of there quickly?
No, I couldn't. I just had to finish cutting and then I military crawled out.
Balls of steel, my man. Balls of steel. Wow. That's America.
Yeah.
SuperFan, what have you been up to?
Not a whole lot. The usual.
Showing us your collection of
Fast and the Furious.
Nice.
Oh, hang on. Let me get that. Let me bring it up full screen. Jeff Gordon sucks. That's all blurry, and I knew it was Jeff Gordon because he sucks.
Why does everyone hate Jeff Gordon?
I don't know.
Because he's popular.
Yes, true.
Yep, he enunciates.
Nice. There he is, the legend.
Blake says he'll be there. Got a late bio need? What does that mean?
Huh?
Lape's so weird.
Is that some old guy talk or something? What is it? Bio?
Yeah.
Is to put on biofreeze for his joints? What?
Probably. Probably.
So before we really get started in the show, I gotta diss Disney again. So we have HBO Max, and something that comes on pay-per-view also comes on there. It's free. Like when the Mortal Kombat movie came out and everything like that, it was free to watch, even though it's still in theaters. Disney, on the other hand, wants to charge you almost $30 to watch Black Widow.
Mm.
And I was like, you're already paying for a subscription.
Well, now, did you pay for it on Disney Plus?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
No.
I was gonna say, because don't you have to pay Adam for that?
Yeah, no, I didn't. I didn't watch it on Disney Plus.
What's up, Home Slice?
Hope y'all see what I'm doing. I'll be on.
F09.
Are you really gonna be on later, or are you just saying it?
Man, this thing was supposed to be over an hour and a half ago, and my son is still winning, which he's wrestling right now. That's him right there in the
God,
garage.
Where you at?
Lose.
So we'll see when we're.
Tell him to stop being such a winner and lose.
$5.
Be like, Daddy's got stuff to do.
Yeah.
Hey,
we've been here since 11 o'clock this morning.
Oh, dude, screw that.
Where are you at? Are you out of town?
Roanoke College. He's right up the road
Okay.
from.
Oh, dude, you're just up the street from Tommy.
Yeah, I'm right up the street from Tommy.
Hey, $5 if you go down there and school wrestle the ref.
Hey, some of these referees look pretty big and pretty tough.
Yeah, they're
Oh, come
probably
on, Chad.
former
You know you got
wrestlers.
Yeah, not for me, buddy.
it.
All right, fellas. Hopefully I'll be on a little bit. He's trying
You
to
ain't
cradle
coming
this
back.
kid
It's
now.
okay. You ain't coming back. It's all right.
Well, bad thing is we got to do it all day tomorrow too.
Hey, guess what?
What's that?
I got some really great information for you. You
What's
ready?
that?
You ready? Denied. Just kicked him off.
Who? Who cares? Man, that was cold, brother.
I know. He had to go anyway. It's all good.
This is why you can't be king, because you would abuse your power.
Not every time.
No. But we have to be a benevolent leader.
No, but
Are you giving us a tour of the house there, Adam?
no,
That
it's just a
sounds
garage,
say
man.
forward.
I just sent him a message and said, sorry, man. You know I was just messing with you. I knew you had to go.
There you go, Tommy. Just for you.
Oh, there you
Ew. Kill it with fire.
go.
Oh, but look beside it. It was a Chevrolet emblem. Yay.
Mm-hmm.
That's a big
Is that
old
the-
heater you got there.
Is that a compound down there? What is that?
Garage, baby. Garage.
I see you got some boom boom on the wall.
Mm-hmm. Little 1982 television over there.
Oh, John Deere tractor.
Yep.
Take you for a ride on my big green tractor.
There it is. That's it, baby.
I bet you it's a Magnavox.
You know?
Oh, dude, it ain't no John Deere
You
neither.
don't keep the good stuff.
Oh, you're living a lie.
Still working the DVD and old Xbox. Man, it's like a time capsule in there.
Oh, yeah.
I hurt Chad's feeling. He said it hurt my feelings a little.
Uh-oh.
Oh, I
Got
see
8-track in
Superman.
there.
I seen Superman animated, like legit old school Superman. It was like a DVD. I synced it.
Yep.
I synced it.
And that box full of wires doesn't look dangerous.
No,
Right there.
there it is. There it
I
is.
have that one.
I do. I have the same one, but I didn't break the seal on it.
Well,
I love some old school Superman.
Mm-hmm. Big old jaw and everything.
Yeah,
Oh, Popeye.
Papa. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
But we're all fascinated by his old DVD collection. It's awesome.
Dragon Ball Z.
I never got into Dragon Ball Z.
That's because you're gay.
Okay with you, Tommy.
It's a trick.
Cheers. That's right. It's a trick. You betcha. You better believe it.
I wish I
Is that
had a
even
water fridge.
Is that even cold in there or what? Or are you just drinking
Ice
like?
Cold, baby. That's a fridge.
Is it really okay?
I
Because
got
it
3
didn't
of
look
them.
like it was cold.
Nice.
Oh, yeah. It's ice cold.
Nice.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I just realized on the trip to Florida, I want every bottle of water in the next my life to be 30 degrees, like just right near where it's almost frozen.
Mm-hmm. Heck yeah. You need it cold, baby. That's how you drink it.
It has to be super cold.
Yeah.
So, Prime, what you been up to?
Well, like I said, we just got back a couple nights ago from being a week in St. Augustine, Florida, possibly looking at some property there. Yeah, they're big 2A, good folks out there.
Oh yeah.
You don't have the same crazy laws that they do where I live.
Now, don't they have ain't their taxes lower too?
Taxes are lower, property taxes are lower. You don't have to pay state income tax. And it just, you know what it felt like? It felt like everybody was just more chill.
Happy to be alive.
Yeah, I mean, you know, you didn't, like, we went to a couple restaurants, you know, and went out to some of the like museums and stuff. People were having a good time. They weren't uptight or anything like that. And it just seemed, it was a different vibe. It was really a different vibe. So, I mean, we're not going to move right away. We probably within a year. So, yeah, I'm just getting tired of where I live.
So I missed the first part of that. Where are you thinking about heading to?
St. Augustine, Florida.
Whoa.
Yeah. That drive was a ball buster, though. It was 11 and a half hours. And, of course, I insisted on doing it myself.
Yeah, it's
no
rough.
No one can drive as good as I. So I'm serious.
No, I feel you. I'm the exact same way.
I have to have that, you know, sense of kind of direction and, you know,
Right.
being the captain of the ship.
Right.
Make sure everybody's good to go.
We left out of here at 6 p.m., got into Miami by lunchtime the next day.
Whoa.
Dude, it was rough.
Yeah, that's a real hard one.
16. That's the farthest tip. Dude, that sucks so bad.
So my question is, why would you ever want to go to Miami?
We were taking a cruise.
Oh, okay. So that was
We were leaving
the
our Miami.
embark station. Yeah.
Yeah, we had to stay one night. We got down there. Let's see. We left here on a Thursday and got down there Friday, and the cruise left Saturday morning.
Dang.
So we stayed. We were like, we could just drive down there straight and jump on a boat. And I was like, dude, I ain't trying to do all that because my first day we'll be tired.
Mm-hmm.
So we hit it up and got a cheap hotel in Miami.
Yeah.
It was pretty cool.
Yeah. Miami, I mean, that's where I grew up there in high school.
Okay.
And it was crazy because all that South Beach and that whole Scarface action, I mean, some of that Scarface stuff was past us, you know, it had already kind of happened. But that's when all that whole crazy South Beach vibe started to kick in when I graduated high school. And now I can't even recognize it. It just looks so much like Venezuela or something. It's just crazy. Yeah.
We got down there and went. The one place I wanted to see in Miami was Ocean Avenue.
Mm-hmm.
That was so cool to see all the neons lit up.
Yeah, and all the different colored buildings and stuff. Yep.
Hey, can y'all hear me?
Yeah, finally.
Yeah.
Loud and clear.
To plug everything back in or rebooted, whatever. What's cracking a lacking?
How much, man?
Check-a-lacking.
Hey, for the younger crowd, big facts, no printer.
Big facts, no printer.
Hey, Prime, good to see you, man.
Hey, it's good to see your icon. I love it.
It's all right. I'm looking to get a webcam because I'm actually thinking of getting a good enough one that I can record with it on some of my videos.
Mm-hmm.
Doing a few more things where I'm playing games. Nothing to like Appalachian where I'm going to get up at the crack of dawn on a Saturday and play. But
come on, you guys play head to head.
Nah, I don't need that kind of shame and misery.
I count 5 o'clock as still night, so I don't think it's the crack of dawn here.
Yeah,
5 o'clock is night.
5 o'clock in the morning.
Right, that's night still.
That's
still
morning.
dark.
Yeah.
Well, depends where you live.
Yeah.
Some places that's after sunrise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When I was in the Caribbean, it was sunrise at like right around 5:30 or so.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, I don't remember. And when I was in northern Germany one summer, we went, forget exactly where, but you had blackout shades for the windows because at the daytime, it's like sun sets at 11, sun rises at like 4 or something like that.
Oh wow.
It's not quite Arctic Circle where there's never a sunset kind of
Yeah, I was
thing.
gonna say, what does that sounds like? Some Arctic Circle stuff.
Yeah, we weren't quite that far north.
Heute.
That's day.
That was
Yes.
Ocean Avenue.
Heute ist day.
I got it.
Today.
That's why I said it. Did you see my new find?
Augustine's, I can't, something amber ale.
Orange Amber Ale from the Ancient City Brewing
Oh, okay. So where's that?
in St. Augustine.
Okay.
I got a 6 of this, and that's actually really, really good. I mean, I don't have all the words to describe the palate and the
Oh, wow.
different flavors, but it's a little fruity, like
Yeah.
me. Hey, you just got to come out and say it.
Yeah. Is that a monorail?
Yeah. We were waiting
Oh,
for the
that's
monorail.
Yeah, Miami. That's right. It does have that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
That's down there. What is that, Brickell Avenue? Or
I don't know.
yeah, none of that stuff
I
was
don't know
there
where it
over
was.
there. They had Metro Rail. They didn't have.
Here's a
didn't have
better
the gold.
picture of all the neons.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
dude,
definitely
that
a
was
visual
so good
delight.
to see. That was like the better picture. We ate it, dude. We ate at this restaurant. Spent like $300 and some for our meal.
Damn, I've never spent $300 on a meal in my life.
It was ridiculous.
Did you get a happy ending after
Sounds
that?
delicious.
Yeah, did you get cornholed?
Well, I will admit I'm a
There
little
you go.
pissed. Last night we went out to eat at Applebee's,
Nice.
and my wife, she got chicken and she ate half of it. Then she noticed it wasn't cooked all the way,
Ugh,
so now she got food poisoning.
dude, that's
Welcome to Apple. Oh, I hate
Did
Applebee's.
you contact the manager about that?
Yeah,
she
you
called me
should
back.
have contacted the food service or something. What
Did you go in swinging?
She said she'll handle it.
She
She called
be-
out. That's all I know.
She'll handle it on the toilet
yeah.
by by getting rid of it, but you
Yeah.
got to go in there and make it known that you're not going to eat some undercooked crap.
Hey,
Which-
hey, Prime. You ever heard of a radio station out of DC called DC 101
Yeah,
with Elliot in the morning? I don't know if he's still on there or not.
last time I heard
101.
DC 101 was back in like 2000 when I was stationed up there for about 4 months.
Gotcha.
Man, I
don't
haven't
know
heard
how
that since
he's
the
been
80s.
on the. He had been on DC 101 for quite a while, but the dude's name is Elliot from Elliot in the Morning.
Uh huh.
I met him on July 4th.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
And you were rather shocked to meet him.
Yeah, dude, he was cool. That was the we went to well, here's the picture. We all jumped in my Tahoe and went to DC for a Foo Fighter concert.
Nice.
It's awesome.
So you saw the Foo Fighters up close.
Yeah. Well, not that close.
Was that from the Goodyear blimp you guys were on, flying around?
No, we had VIP section, so we had like we had kind of it was a really nice seat. I mean, from here it looks pretty far,
Mm-hmm.
but it really wasn't that far.
You had like box seats or something in the VIP
Yeah.
section. Yeah.
Yeah, just kind
It's
of by
almost
ourselves.
better to do that.
Yeah,
Oh,
it was
yeah.
it was at RFK Stadium.
Yeah. It's always better for VIP because no one's gonna put a screaming baby in VIP or a little kid that
Right.
screams. So it's nice.
Or try to cornhole you on the 20-yard line.
Yep. We used to when we sponsored the drag strip, we always got the VIP for free.
Nice. Adam, what are you doing over there?
I'm just standing here listening to you guys talk.
You're usually pretty vociferous about what's been going on.
Nothing, man. There's not a whole lot of anything been going on my end.
So what happened? Your internet went down, and is this on the cell phone?
Yeah, it is just on the phone. My internet didn't go down. I just said that because you came on.
So you're doing a F09.
Yep.
Chad said that his son just won again, so he's got to keep staying there.
Oh man,
That sucks, bro.
Oh, ask him if he's gone up against any transvestite freaking wrestlers.
Well, he's watching, so you can ask. He's in the comment. That's crazy.
Some all roided up chick and everything, dressed up as a dude.
And ask for your life and the family's on. You can get it.
It's usually
They're
the
proud
other
of
way
him,
around.
but I have a life too.
Yeah, but you never know. You never know, man. Might be some hay baling chick, posing as a dude.
Corn-fed gal.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you're not 300, don't even ask her out.
That's right. 300 ain't just a movie.
Oh.
Yeah, this puts me in a good mood here. Orange Amber Ale.
Well, not very nice. I'm going to see if we got what we got around from Florida around here.
Yeah, I had to actually go to one of the. I was going once we had. See, I had it with dinner. I was like, man, this is awesome. And then we went to the different. We went to Publix and a couple of Winn-Dixie, a couple of different grocery stores. They didn't have it. I had to actually go to a dedicated liquor store to find a 6. And they have an IPA. It's just, to me, the IPA is just a little more bitter. I don't dig that version, but this orange amber, yeah.
I love these memes, man.
Sister Sledge.
Wasn't that movie several years ago? I mean, what started all this family stuff?
Because Fast and Furious just come out last weekend.
Oh, it did?
Yeah, Fast 9 came out last weekend.
Oh, I didn't know
the whole thing was family. It's family, gotta be family.
I thought he's been saying that for 4 movies.
He has, but it's finally people are just so fed up with it that everything's just family.
Gotcha. Just so you guys know, if I duck out every once in a while, I'm having some end of digestive tract issues. So just so you know, Prime knows what I'm talking about.
That's what you said. Okay, Baya. Okay.
So what he's saying is he had Taco Bell and he may have the Fast and the Furious.
I had Taco Bell too, and I feel you.
Yeah. Well, no, I didn't have Taco Bell, and I don't have quite that, but.
Yeah, we made an unfortunate decision to stop halfway through the drive and get some Taco Bell.
Oh.
And then I had to hit every rest station on the way down to Florida to do some Fast and Furious.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
I was littering that. What happened?
I just found a humongous continuity error for Fast and Furious 9.
What?
Are we ready? Y'all want to spoil it? Well, I mean, I guess it's the trailers. It's in the trailers, so you can't this isn't that much of a spoiler if it's in the trailer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Continuity error in the 4th movie. Oh crap! In the 4th movie, Mia asked Dom, "How can I say goodbye to my only brother?" That's bullcrap.
So therefore, the 9th movie was pulled out of the ass. Yep.
Dang it! I didn't even think about that.
I figure you would have, stopped it at some C-130 or whatever, crashing through, carrying cars and everything. I mean, the way that they've gotten real silly with that, but
Yeah.
I mean, visually is exciting, but
Dude, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Girls when they reverse park with no issues.
oh man, that's Vinny.
Oh my gosh. Dude, these
My name
memes
is
are just
Vincenza.
golden. Oh.
Yeah, if I duck out, I'm gonna be getting one more of these.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to grab me a drink real quick here in just a second.
Yeah.
All right.
Tommy, talk.
All right. So, all right, I'll ask y'all two a question. If you could do any hobby with, like, it doesn't have a price tag on it. If you can do a hobby, what would it be?
You mean like consistently do a hobby or just for one time?
Either one, like where I like woodwork, fabricating, painting, clay. Is there any hobby you would want to do if there's no expense to it?
I have been wanting to get back into, and I say get back into since I was a kid, get back into building scale models. Complete with the airbrush kit, with the X-Acto knives, the glue, everything, and making dioramas out of them, like scenes. Because I used to do that as a kid, and I have this big old Millennium Falcon that's about supposedly this big. I'd love to do that one, and then and do it with my son, so he could I could pass the tradition on. I'd really like to do that. I miss it.
Mine would probably have to be concrete sculptures. Nobody do it anymore. Like, it's all just like plaster now.
Yeah. And is that what's in front of the like buildings and things like that? Concrete sculptures? Yeah.
Yeah, where they'll do like a line or they'll do a water fountain out of it.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of deal. I like to do that.
That'd be awesome. And you have to like form it up with rebar and all that stuff, and then you.
Yeah, you basically do like a rough sketch with the rebar, like welding it all together, and then you can either make a mold to where you push it in between, or kind of like just sculpt it like you would clay.
Mm-hmm. Wow. And how long? I mean, have you done that before?
No. You
just seen it done.
Yeah, I was watching videos. I was like, I would like to do that, but the expense would be too much to be a hobby.
But as you said, expense is no problem. Yes. Okay. All right. Father, Dad, Uncle, Johnny, whatever. Heute.
He may be in the bathroom break.
Alles glaubt.
We can see everybody I talk to.
Warum sprechen Sie Deutsch?
Achtung, die like da.
Was gibt's? Oh, well, no, you're older than I am. Was machen Sie?
That's right. Did you? It's machen gut.
Was gehen Sie aus?
So, Leif, what would you do as a hobby if it was no expense?
Whiskey. I would definitely turn my my grandfather into a still and just.
I was gonna say drink whiskey. I mean,
no, I'd be looking. How do I make rum? How do I make
spirits?
Various. Because really the easy part, because all those are basically you've got some sugar gets converted, right, and then you've got to distill it. But how does rum get? Because you're boiling off the alcohol in all of them. So, but how do you mix that in? I guess they're probably mixing them with sugar or something to get the rum flavors. I know whiskey, they put oak barrels to get those types of things. And what your mash is also, it makes different types of drinkable alcohol. But I actually kind of like Prime's answer because I used to do models as a kid. I never did panorama or dioramas, but I did. I was into a lot of planes. I did a few ships and things, but I don't know if I'd have the physical dexterity to do some of that stuff nowadays, but I did a lot of planes, and I burned a few, and
I used to burn them all the time.
Yeah, I used to hang them from the ceiling, like they were in dog fights, especially moving too much as a military brat. Some of them would get broken, and so then I would just heat one up and kind of melt it, and so I'd have like a bomber. It looks like it was being hit and then I had a Messerschmitt coming in behind it,
ME-109.
Yeah, so I don't remember how many models I had, and when we moved to Germany in '83, I basically only took a handful. The rest of them I gave away some. I think I had to throw some out. It was kind of sad, but I was just using kite string to hang them. I didn't use fishing line. It was, and years ago, my brother-in-law got into kind of doing modeling stuff, and he's like, "What's all this mean?" So it kind of brought back, "Oh yeah, this is what you do." And I had the whole kit. I forget what the brand name was, but I've actually seen it. Well, probably 10 years ago. It had a carousel and a platform, and had 20 different colors, maybe more. And I saved up for that kit. And then when we moved to Germany, we weren't allowed to take any of that stuff, so I had to sell it all. But
testers, like Testers paint.
Yeah, it's probably Testers paint.
Yeah, yep.
And there was always, you'd get a model, and it was amazing. Even with that, it would, because usually on the outside of the box, it would say what colors you need and have the tester's number, so you knew exactly which one to get. And I'd be like, they got that one, got that one. Oh, wait a minute, I don't have these. And then no one would set. There'd always be one or two colors I could never find anywhere. So.
Nice.
So
brought back some memories. SuperFan!
What's up, buddy?
Yay!
Back in the lair.
If there was no expense to a hobby, what would be your dream hobby?
Being Batman.
Like, I don't know if y'all know this. Seth actually does a little bit of woodwork.
Giggity.
He made a really cool cross for his wedding.
I made a coffee table for my mom. I made a bench for a cousin. I don't know. I've done all kinds of stuff. I made a little nativity scene, like a nativity thing for my mother-in-law. I'm no professional, but
yeah,
it's kind of
fun.
fun.
Would that be your dream hobby? If you had to get all the tools and stuff for it, or
yeah, if money was no option, building things would be my hobby. I mean, I like other things other than wood, but I mean, I know. Shut up.
Is it in the morning? Well, the reason I bring this up is because I've noticed a trend that everybody's getting into blacksmith. Everybody's making knives or stuff like that.
Yeah, dude. Adam, a friend of ours, Jesse Miller, is always posting something about his him casting something, or I forget what it's called.
But I'm sitting here are you just doing that because it's a trend right now?
I mean, some people don't I wouldn't have thought about doing it until I saw it, and now that I saw it, I'm kind of like, hey, I'd like to try that.
I don't know, maybe because I've already do it, and I've done it for so long.
Yeah, well,
kind of boring to me.
Could be.
Anything that you do for a job, you find boring.
Yeah. Okay. Here's a prime example, dude. How much do you like donuts? Just follow me. Now, Seth,
Right.
I know.
I'd eat a few.
Really?
Tommy'd eat a few dozen. I know. Lape would stay away from them. Prime, he might have a couple. So when I worked for Krispy Kreme, I loved donuts. And then working for Krispy Kreme, I absolutely hated fucking donuts. Hated them. Didn't want nothing to do with them.
I've got to be in the mood for them.
Well, we're all steak people. We'd much rather sit down and have a nice steak. So
Yeah.
So
I love my sweets, but I find myself wanting a salty, savory more than sweet.
I got something salty and savory for you that's not too sweet.
Shut up.
But no, seriously, dude, it will happen. Like I used to love shrimp. I'd eat the hell out of shrimp, and then I got older, and I'm like, oh, now I can't stand it.
So, see, I would ask Adam what his hobby would be with no expense, but I'm pretty sure it'd be building the largest Lego monument.
Oh, dude, I would no, check it out, dude. Think about this: Castle Grayskull, but built with Legos.
Yeah,
but that you can walk in and like life size and stuff. That's what I'm talking about. Yep.
That'd be cool.
I'd live in it. Definitely would have some chairs in it though. I don't want Legos when you step on them are bad enough. Imagine sitting on a Lego chair. Yeah,
they need to make life size, make them out of foam or something or anything. The wooden blocks that you used to make like little log cab houses with and stuff.
Lincoln Logs.
Yeah, Lincoln Logs.
Mm-hmm.
Make them life size. Make them like out of foam or something, but make them big. See a kid watch you build his own fort out of it. That'd be awesome.
Oh, well, even 4x4 size, so it's got a good build to it, And I got what you meant, but yeah, I don't know if we go too big there, man. Then we're talking about like real pine tree. Yeah, that's but like you said, out of foam, that'd still be kind of heavy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Not like it'll crush you, but it take a couple people to do that shit.
You get two kids out there, they'll build them a clubhouse. Now it won't last, and if the wind picks up, it's gone.
Will they though, or would they be playing Pokemon Go on their phone?
Sure.
Now you put all of us together. Oh, we'd have a blast with some, foam ass gigantic Lincoln Log.
Sword fighting with them.
Yeah. Oh, definitely.
We'd have half of them broken.
Dude, sometimes I hate memories. 4 years ago, I was leaving the Caribbean. And it just makes me sad.
So, all right, I got a little story to tell y'all. So my wife had a potluck at work today. And so yesterday we had to run to the store and get stuff for her to make something. I was like, okay, we'll make a buffalo chicken dip. She's like, I can't because someone can't have dairy and someone can't have meat. I'm like, what the hell are you going to make them?
Bread pudding?
I told her just grab fruit.
That sucks. That's why I hate cooking for other people. Like, anytime that I have friends up, I always ask you guys, is there anything you do or don't like or whatever?
Yeah.
So,
I'm not that picky as long as you don't take me to, seafood.
Give him a bowl of cereal. He's happy.
Yeah. So, when we were down in the Caribbean, have you guys seen that famous airport that's, right on the beach?
Yeah.
All right. So, this is the beach. This is where I was.
Oh.
That
was so cool.
Maybe the first couple times, but I bet that'd get annoying if you're there for a couple weeks.
Well, there's a little section of beach, probably 200 yards, that they have now permanently closed because the day that we were down there or the day after we were down there, some lady got killed because the force. There's a chain link fence up, and a lot of people will crowd that chain link fence and watch the planes throttle up and take off, and they back right up to that fence, right up to the beach.
Right.
And they'll throttle up and take off. Well, the force pushed this lady so hard
Which kind is that one?
That's the India Pale Ale. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
No,
it's all right. It's Tommy's fault. I
was just cheering with you. I was like,
it's always Tommy's fault. Hey, here, cheers.
Cheers.
Yeah. But the plane took off with such force it knocked her off the fence. She hit her head on the concrete barrier and died. Yeah.
Gotcha. See that dying thing. That's why I quit smoking about 3 weeks ago and been working out in the gym that I built. So
nice.
Yeah. To answer your question, the 4th of July, I decided to be a real dumbass, and we had a tree limb, big limb that fell down, and instead of using the chainsaw because I was out of bar chain oil, I just grabbed the axe and cut it, split it down, and oh yeah, I was regretting that for a couple days.
I bet that hurt.
A little bit.
Hey, we have an axe you can use.
Yeah.
I'd love to use your axe. Yes.
That 9-foot monstrosity.
Yep.
Hell yeah.
Well, that's all right, Brian. It was even funnier because when I did stop and see Seth and the boys and hung out, I completely forgot to go in his office. We were just all hanging out and talking, and there's family and everything. And it was awesome. But I told him that afterwards. I go, I didn't even go in your office.
Yeah, to
Did
see
you
all
miss
the
out?
toys.
Did you see the axe though?
No.
It was there, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was sitting in the corner, but you never got it out.
Yeah.
Yeah, we didn't play with it, giggity. No, we had a blast though. Father and Nine came up. We had Collector Express. Mr. Lake decided to come as well. So giggity, we all came together and had a whole lot of fun during the pandemic that you're not supposed to do.
Everybody came.
Everybody came, baby, because we're family. So you need to know.
Yeah, I'd like to come out there when you guys do that again.
We'll definitely plan it out a little bit more in advance. There it is. Yeah.
I had to find it. I was like, wait, where is it?
He said it. I got to play it.
It's not in the play.
Next time everybody comes up, we should go to that place where they throw the axes.
I did that before. It was really cool.
Yeah, I really want to try it.
It's hard.
You have to time it correctly, or it's just a feeling.
It's all in the wrist. It's letting go at the appropriate time.
Let me ask you,
It's all in the wrist.
when you first tried it,
Don't grip too hard.
More of just guessing.
This is because it's that big.
Hit, right? Or is it more of a science?
It's
Do what, Tommy?
Is it got more of a luck of it hitting, or is there a science to it?
Oh, there's a science to it, man.
It doesn't matter what you think.
Who?
It's physics, dude.
Who? Who?
Who?
Who cares?
Who?
It's all throwing. You just gotta let go.
Let it go.
You have to put a
Let
little
it go.
grip onto it.
Disney's got to trademark the show.
Oh, shut your mouth, you thong-wearing fatty.
Oh, that's hilarious. Good old Rocky Malvia.
Yeah.
Balboa.
Okay, here I'm going to propose this. Everyone likes the Star Wars saga, right? The Star Wars 6 movies.
Right?
Well, 4 through 6.
Okay, but let's even add the prequels in there because they're coming to be known as they can survive.
Right.
Okay, it kind of makes a good story. 1 through
They're
6.
no longer the worst ones, right?
Right. No, the original 3, no, that they're golden. Now, as a real life, like a person that you want to be inspired, what movie saga do you think inspires people more? The Rocky saga or the Star Wars saga?
Ooh.
Because remember, we are all Rocky.
Yeah.
We've always been the underdog.
Yep.
And he was the underdog, and then he got rich and he ruined it, but he came back. And I'm going to say that I've been more inspired. I mean, I love Star Wars, but I'm more inspired by the Rocky saga.
Mine was over the top. Wrestling, man.
Over the top?
Hell yeah!
Roadhouse, dude. Yeah.
Roadhouse.
Stop or I'll shoot.
Stop or my mom will shoot.
My mom will shoot.
Roadhouse 1. The second one was god awful.
Oh, there was a sequel? I didn't even know that.
Yeah. Don't watch it. It
So
So
it
much
didn't
for-
have the original cast or anything, you know.
No.
It was one of
was
those.
supposed to be
So
a
now you're
song.
getting into Swayze territory now. We're talking about Stallone here.
I know.
Stallone has inspired, I think, a lot more people than Star Wars have. Would you agree?
Yes,
Yeah.
I do agree. The only thing, like I say, Rocky, but they have to get rid of that fucking robot. Get that out of the movie.
From Rocky 2?
Yes,
No.
I hated it.
Yeah.
Hated that.
Yeah, okay.
I didn't remember there was a robot in it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
it
wasn't
was like a
Rocky 2,
robot,
bro. Though. I think that was with Dolph Lundgren, so that'd have been the fourth one.
Was it the
Oh.
fourth one?
Yes, sir. Not the
That's right,
Nick-
because he made all. That's right, because it was like a robot servant.
Yep, for Paulie. Dude, I love
Yeah.
the Rocky movies. Like, I mean, don't get me wrong, I love Star Wars too. I mean, you know, the three of us are closer in age than the young boys. But yeah, that was the thing, though.
But it's
Rocky-
timeless, bro. It's
It
timeless.
is. And even with the movies that came out after, you can actually watch all of them. You know, because the fifth one wasn't the strongest, but it did give us Tommy Gunn in the movie.
Mhm.
So
That's where I was going with it.
the Creed movies were pretty good. I didn't really have any issue. And even the Rocky Balboa, as he was older and whatnot, I was like, okay.
Well, that's part of the saga. I mean, the
Yep.
Rocky Balboa, and I mean those. I think that is because I mean, when I used to go jogging and stuff, I'd put on the Rocky theme. That would get me moving. I mean,
Well, the funny thing is there's one song in the Rocky movies that I don't know. It just makes you want to go hit a punching bag or do something cool, and that's "Eye of the Tiger." When it plays that,
Yeah,
you get to
yeah.
a punching bag.
yep. I want to go to Russia and then carry logs around in the snow. Yep. So I'm just saying, Star Wars has been, it's Americana. It's just it's a piece of Americana. But Rocky, I mean, that's the 6 movies I love. I really like it.
And they haven't ruined them yet
Right.
by making a remake.
No,
Right.
I enjoyed the Creed movies, though. I thought those were pretty good, too. You know, running that whole circle with Rocky from the beginning to retired to, still alive and going. Hell yeah. I thoroughly enjoyed that.
And then you got to add the Rambo movies in there too. That's dick hard,
Yeah,
just getting you dick hard, just people getting blasted.
That's weird.
doesn't matter what you think.
That's right. It doesn't matter
yeah,
what you think, baby. It doesn't matter at all what you think.
Oh.
Dude, did that play for y'all?
Yeah, carry that belt
It
with
didn't
pride,
play
my
for me.
man.
It didn't.
No,
Play for us.
I clicked it, and I could see you pulling the belt up, so I just full screened you. Because it was like, whatever. It didn't do
No, I
anything
played-
for me.
Giggity.
Oh.
That's what she said.
Oh, we can do, since Prime's here, we can do the fun fact of the week. We've never done that.
Yeah, we made this whole intro thing. We started doing all these we started making like these short videos,
Mhm.
and then we would do them, and then Tommy never clipped them. So it was all for nothing.
Hey, no, it's still added to the show.
Well, when I did a couple of them, or I think 2 of them, you hadn't got the fun fact of the week
Right.
intro yet. So,
So
Well, now we got it.
oh
So
boy,
you-
now I got to think of. Nice.
At least
Fun
you
fact.
didn't look dead. Me and Leif look dead as doorknobs. Look at this one. Leif looks like a corpse.
Exactly.
Hey, but I don't have him. I have the special programs now. Back then, I had to do it picture by picture by picture to do that
Oh my
animation.
gosh.
You know how many pictures?
Adams is the cool one.
Stay thirsty, my friends.
Well, since we do have Prime here and we did play his clip, I was gonna save this and I haven't ran it by you guys, but I think you'll get a kick out of it. I was gonna kind of maybe wait till Toy Talk, but screw it. We are in the men's room. And on behalf, since he is here, you see, we do have a new United States champion of the men's room. There you go.
Nice. Look at that.
Nice.
Woo.
That is pretty cool.
So I've been working on it. And I'm like, I think this will go good, especially after we did the 4th of July special and everything. And I was like, yeah, what the heck? Why not? Put it on there. We got the men's room. So, when I go to Horror Hound, I'll be taking this with me.
I was going to say, anytime that we have a meetup, that needs to come with us.
You need to wear it into the restaurant.
Oh, yeah, definitely, dude. It's a smaller one, a smaller belt. It's not as big as like the rock belt and whatnot. But the best part is the top, right? That's the date that I debuted on here. That the legitimate date where I came in and crashed the party.
Nice.
And I've not left since that date. So we're close. We're close to the year anniversary.
Adam's gonna walk in and see everybody from WCBS and just be like,
It doesn't matter what you think.
That's right.
Damn right, because it matters on the men's room. The clown behind me even agrees.
"That's awesome."
Is that show even on?
Yeah.
It's still on?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Every Thursday night,
do
you
it
still have
every
proper.
Thursday.
Thursday night. All right.
Well, I listen on Friday mornings.
So we should definitely start off the show with a toast. Like did you ever watch the men's room?
Yes, I watched the men's room.
The men's show. The
The men's show.
Where they'd go
Oh, yeah.
What you just said is one of
I have the power too.
You understand the words that are coming out of my mouth?
No one understands Chris Rock.
what you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard. At no point in your rambling, incoherent response were you even close to anything that could be considered a rational thought.
Look like the heavyweight champion and the intercontinental champion there, Adam.
Gotta love it, baby.
Like Randy the Macho Man Savage.
Oh yeah,
Macho Man.
Oh yeah, brother.
oh yeah.
Samuel Slim Jim.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
See, I was a Savage fan, not a Hogan fan.
I was
Good old Randy Poffo for you.
Mine was Goldberg. And my brother still watches it. Like, I can understand people watching it and understanding that most of the stuff on there is fake. Like, there is still real physical fighting, and you do use a lot of endurance. But, like, the stuff behind stage and everything, it's all planned.
Oh yeah, it's a script.
Yeah, and my brother doesn't understand that. I was like, it's a script. It's to entertain you.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I was like, it's not like UFC, where it's just about the fight. Nothing else.
Oh yeah, UFC is there to break some rib cage and everything.
Oh, yeah.
Knock some people into next week.
Unless it's at, did y'all watch that boxing match between that famous YouTuber and Logan Paul and Floyd Mayweather?
No, I didn't see it. Did Logan Paul get handed his spleen?
Actually, no, it was basically a draw. I was amazed by it.
Did they blindfold Merriweather and tie one hand behind his back?
Mayweather.
Mayweather.
No, actually, they both came out the first round. They came out just as swinging, using all their energy up that first round. So the rest of the match was them just hugging. Literally, you watch it.
Just trying to eat up the clock.
Yeah.
Yep.
But I'm pretty sure it was more of a we tie. And,
Right.
Yeah. But one of them wore a Pokemon card as a necklace because now that Pokemon card is worth over $1 million.
Because it was worn by one of the boxers. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Wow.
I'm pretty sure because they made over millions of dollars for that fight.
And I think that was the goal.
Yeah.
Is just to make a crap ton of money.
And not make each other look bad.
So, Lape, what new beer you working on?
Oh, to make?
Yeah.
I don't know yet. I need to start putting something together. I got to unbury all my equipment.
Mm-hmm.
Last year when we put carpet down and everything, we put a bunch of crap in the garage, and we've gotten some of it out, but not everything.
Mm-hmm.
I think I want to do a hoppy ale, not an IPA, but a nice hoppy ale, kind of a clean. Use some low beta malts. So, I mean, not beta malts, low beta hops. Keep the
because we just want masculine hops. We don't want beta hops. Too much of that going around.
When you do a lighter flavor, I shouldn't say lighter flavored ale, but basically if you do an ale that doesn't have a lot of adjuncts and things in it, the beta's parts of, because the alpha units is what you want for the bitterness. But so I haven't really decided. I've thought about doing a hazy IPA. I don't know yet.
And do you ever? I mean, is there ever a situation where you sell a 6 of these or?
Not officially. Not officially.
Oh.
I don't have a license, but you
always got to pay the man.
Gratuities are always welcome.
So
yeah.
You sampling. That's what it's called.
Well, what people have done in the past is give me money for the ingredients.
Right.
Or give me, buy me some bottles or something.
So they buy the main hardcore ingredients, and then you can turn those ingredients into something feasible for them to try.
Yeah.
Oh, Late, I got a question for you. So, have you heard about the science that your diet should consist of what your blood type is?
Blood type diet?
Yes.
I'm familiar with it. I had a coworker of mine 18 years ago was a big believer in it.
I can't do it.
Yeah, I'm an O positive, so I'm a meat eater. What's interesting is
yeah, you are.
Yeah, you eat the meat, baby.
I rolled straight into that one, didn't I?
You sure did,
baby.
You were in an F-18 going Mach 1.5
it wasn't me.
into that one.
Yeah.
Into that one.
Mine's tofu. It literally tells me to eat tofu.
Yeah.
No, you should stay away from tofu.
Yeah, that's
a lot of soy.
The only way I would eat that is if you got the imported stuff from Japan that's actually made better. The crap you get here is horrible for you.
But I'm just saying, I'm not going to follow it.
Yeah.
That's what I'm supposed to eat. And I'm supposed to stay away from dairy and meat.
That's stupid.
What blood type are you, Steph?
I don't know.
Have you
I don't really
never
care.
donated blood?
What?
Have you never donated blood?
I can't.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Got hepatitis?
No, it's even funnier than if Tommy's asking me to think about it for about 30 seconds, and I can't donate either. They don't want diabetic blood.
They don't want people. Well, they won't take plasma from people who have had the jab.
Yeah,
they don't want blood either.
Oh, the blood as well. I know they were taking it, but you had to have your paperwork.
Yeah, you have. It depends on which shot you got if you can give blood or not.
Oh,
yeah. And you have to wait like 3 to 6 months after getting
Well,
it. Before
no,
you
I
can
thought
get
it was 2 weeks because I went to the Red Cross Blood website about it a while ago. But yeah, you can't be displaying any symptoms. So
What,
yeah,
symptoms?
but the jab is safe and effective. And now the Delta variant is killing people that've had the jab at 5 times the rate as anyone who hasn't been jabbed.
Yo, I need to send you this video I found today. It's pretty informative.
Oh yeah.
Send me the link, dude. Send it an email
Yeah.
or something.
There was a
Send it on Messenger for late.
yeah.
Nah, send it an email. That's the easiest way. That way, if I forget about it, I can still see it later.
That's what you do on Messenger.
The result
what's the
is
difference?
always the same.
If you can share it on Messenger,
Do you have a Rumble account?
yep.
All right, cool. All right, I'll send it to you on Messenger.
Your
Look
Proton
for
Mail?
Rainbow.
Uh-uh.
Oh, Proton Mail. Yeah, I got that too.
What's that?
Yeah, who cares?
It's a secure server in Switzerland
Oh.
for your mail, and they don't censor anything. They don't sell anything. The free account has some limitations, but if you pay like $5 a month, you get, I don't know, some ridiculous amount of transfer.
I sent it to earlier today. I sent that out. And Prime, you should have got it too.
On what?
On text message.
Oh, yeah, I got it.
Tommy and Adam both got it.
Yep.
Did y'all watch it?
I got through half of it, but he does ramble on forever. But
Yeah, I think you missed like it wasn't necessarily what the topic of the video was about. There was some stuff in it about a medication.
Yeah, I
Did
heard
you
all
hear
that.
about that?
Yeah.
That's what really caught my attention because they're giving out this medication to fight the thing, and it's causing all these issues.
It's causing death.
Yeah.
Yeah, they make no break. But that was something that our boy did mention a while back. But yeah, shit's nuts, right? And are they going to ever do anything? That's my question. Can we finally get some justice for them mass murdering, these guinea pig people? Because I feel the same way about that. Look, it's you do whatever the fuck you want. I don't care on that aspect. I would never get the jab.
No.
You don't know, man. They'll be showing up at your door knocking like a bunch of Girl Scouts.
I'll answer it with a rock on, hard on, and a bunch of ammo and guns, baby. Like hold on. I'll even do this. Look. I'll come into this world, or I'll leave this world the same way I came in, covered in somebody else's blood, baby.
Oh, nice. Nice. I like that. That is sweet.
Yep. So,
somebody else's AIDS-tainted blood.
Won't matter. I'll be dead. Throw my ass in the dumpster. I don't give a shit. I'm dead.
Refrigeration truck.
Hey, I've already discussed with my wife. I want a natural burial.
That's not what she told me. She said we're dipping you in acid.
What would be an unnatural burial?
Well, being in like they take all your fluids out and everything like that.
Like embalming
you? Is like what Andy Griffin, the guy that played Andy Griffin, he had a natural burial. That's why the day he died is the day he got buried. They just put you in the ground. There's no coffin. They just wrap you in a cloth.
Sounds like some of the Middle Eastern methods of doing it because they want to have that body right away before like sunset, at least the next day.
My wife wants to become a tree.
Oh,
cool.
That's her choice. She wants to be cremated and become a tree. They have a thing about it.
Awesome.
And
I
then
just hope mine's like I get my balls caught in a combine and I get shredded that way. I become one with the earth.
Testicles first.
Yeah, remember that was part of it. Balls
Yeah.
caught in a combine. That's what
Yeah.
leads to the rest of the death.
Yeah, I like it.
Quick, painful.
Excruciating, yes.
Go out like, one of those 300 guys.
Or
Yeah,
either
see,
that-
we came right around on that.
It's either natural burial or they launch me into space, just floating forever.
You better be careful saying that because somebody will come knocking on your door and you're meaning it when you're dead. And they'll be like, "Hey, I hear you want a free trip to space."
It'll be like The Expanse when they space you. You're all like,
Hmm.
Did you get through that late?
The Expanse?
Did you do all 5 seasons?
As the fifth season where what's-his-face dies because he was harassing women at cons.
Spoilers.
Yeah, you got through it, my man.
All right. Yeah, I'm ready for them to space Naomi because they have completely screwed up her character. She was, in the first couple seasons, she was this confident, knowledgeable, very talented engineer, and they just turn into a whining cunt now. That's all she is.
She is. I'm literally, that word exemplifies what she's turned into.
I'm like, what are you guys doing? You had this great female character, and now you have completely screwed her up.
Yep.
Have any of y'all watched Yellowstone yet?
No.
I would
no.
need to.
I'm looking for a new series to watch.
Yellowstone, like I watched the previews and it looks good.
Mm-hmm.
But
Dude,
don't
I
know
hear
if
it's
I'm
really
ready for
great.
it.
My dad likes it, and Justin from the podcasting did.
Yeah.
They like it.
Ain't it on Peacock or something?
Yeah, I think
Something
so.
like that.
Or Paramount.
Yeah,
Daily
they're-
Caller gives it really high marks. They're saying like you got to watch. This is like the best television now.
Yeah.
If you listen to what Daily Caller says.
All right. Fun question. If you were if you went to go visit Yellowstone, and then there's like you just see it starting to erupt, would you run?
No.
You bend over and kiss your ass goodbye. You ain't not running that.
Would you let your natural instincts kick in and take off running, or would you say, okay, this at least it's a cool way to go?
Yo, it's like
I'd want to jump on the froth coming out and see if it could shoot me up in the air and I could like balance like I'm doing some sort of like free fall.
Look, man, you got time for like a couple
Hey,
things, right?
if money's no object.
Right. I mean, you got time to do a couple of things, right? If you're lucky enough to have your lady friend with you or your wife or whatever, you roll yourself up one, you get yourself a couple shots, maybe get laid if you're lucky, and if not, just be like, well, it was a good one, yo.
In front of Yellowstone?
Yeah.
This is a national park, man. You can't be getting laid out there.
Hey, if it's gonna explode, I don't think they're gonna care.
Tommy's got my point. Yes. That's what I'm saying. I mean,
I can see Appalachian American though taking a picture selfie. Guess where I was when it exploded?
Is it going to explode with steam or like volcanic lava or what? How's this exploding?
Well, if it goes off like they say, like if it does the actual power its potential, like the whole U.S. will have 7 years of just winter.
Yep.
When I was watching a documentary on it, it was like literally half of the U.S. will be completely unlivable for a while.
Because it's a geothermal vent is what it is.
Yeah.
Well, there's a super volcano underneath it.
Well, you didn't say that.
But if it explodes, if it explodes like they're talking about, if you're within a couple hundred miles, you won't even hear the explosion and you'll just die.
Shockwave.
Instant.
Yeah. The shock wave alone will kill you.
Well, there you go. I guess you can be mid-bone and then get shockwaved.
But you won't hear it. The shock wave will hit then if you survive that, you'll hear the explosion, but not
Right.
for very long.
But
At least you
if
go
that
out doing
happens-
something that you love, right?
If that happens, make sure you're in a good stance. So, like 1,000 years, like Pompeii, they find your remains.
Oh, it'd be,
No,
it'd be
you're going to be blasted. You're going to be blasted miles away from it.
But
Doesn't
you
matter
know,
which
like,
stance.
how
If you go into the
Pompeii-
Heisman stance, forget it. It ain't happening.
But you know how, like Pompeii, the volcano erupted, and they poured concrete in the cavities and found out it was people
Mm-hmm.
in certain positions.
Well,
That's
they
what
knew it's
first
people
was
because they
happening.
found their bones. But
Yeah.
they put plaster in there to see what positions they were in. Yeah, but they died. See, that was a soft eruption. So it was just ash and pumice that were falling down. Nothing bad. It was the gases that came down that killed them.
And that would be me if I tried to bone. It'd be a soft eruption.
Because see,
as you get
Herculaneum.
older, it doesn't work as well.
Yeah, Herculaneum on the other side of the mountain got the lava flow.
Well,
Right.
I remember, I think it was last year, they discovered another one, and it was a man discovering himself, if you get what I mean. And they literally showed it. He was just literally, yep. Yeah. And they showed.
Adam, what are you
the
doing?
picture of
Pounding
it.
in a nail?
Well, it could be worse. You could always be doing a.
Whoa, hey now. This
You know,
is a
eating a
minute.
bratwurst. Eating a bratwurst.
It's
With no teeth, so you'd be gumming it.
a
Giggity.
long bratwurst.
That's what she said.
You got some
I would
insightful
literally,
topics here, Tommy Gunn.
But well, hold on. With Tommy's question though, I would definitely be bare assing it and just smiling. You know, mooning somebody like Father of Nine Son did to him the other, what was that, last week or so. It was great.
But knowing your luck, like you'd be looking mooning, and literally another person would get pushed right behind you, and it look like something else.
Right. Mm-hmm.
They were like, "Oh, what were these two doing?"
Yeah.
Not what you think.
I swear to God, it was innocent.
It was a random juxtaposition.
Mm-hmm.
I was doing yoga.
Yeah. Is that what you call it? Huh. We have hit some topics tonight.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Do what?
We've hit some interesting topics tonight.
So none of y'all have watched Black Widow yet, right?
Heck no. I ain't watching
No.
that crap.
I would have watched that movie if it came out right after Iron Man 2 and was good.
Yep.
I will say this: it wasn't the best movie, but it was one of the best since Disney's gotten it.
Right.
Like there wasn't a lot of like. how do
Well,
I
which
put
ones
it?
have been under Disney? Captain Marvel and
Since Iron Man 3.
Iron Man 3?
is that when
So-
it started?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was
Yeah,
our
because
first movie.
that one was kind of lame.
That was
I
fifth
mean-
phase or fourth phase or something.
Yeah.
Phase 4.
So I thought it was
started at
3. I
phase
thought we're in
3.
4 now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, no. But it was more just action-packed fighting. And they didn't put, like, you know how now if it's a woman fighter, they make it a main thing. Like, they highlight it completely. They really didn't do that with her. The only thing I had a problem with, it didn't seem like her.
Boop,
Okay.
beep, boop.
Like,
So do we have
She-
to forget that
oh,
she
sorry.
died
She
in
didn't seem like
Endgame?
her.
No.
No, it was before it happened.
Right, but
This-
we're told that it's before that it happened.
Yeah, but that just takes all the stakes out of the movie. Like nothing can happen. Nothing, there's no like real emergency or anything like that. So,
Right.
who
But
cares?
it does have a good, like in Winter Soldier, the one with the black hair and purple, and she was helping the, it was the Winter Soldier and the Falcon. I don't know if you saw it, Seth, but do you know the one that was helping the new Captain American at the very
No.
end?
Yeah.
She's in it.
Elaine Bennett.
Yeah.
It gives her more of a little bit of a story. Overall, it's good to watch once, maybe twice, but other than that, not really.
So you watched it 12 times, didn't you?
I love that you. I
At
love
30
that you
bucks a
watch
pop.
that crap, but you won't watch Fast and Furious.
Tokyo Drift just kind of ruined it for me.
So you
Tokyo
refuse
Drift,
to watch
yeah.
any of the good ones because of the one bad one?
Yes.
Well, it's not really bad if you put it in the right order.
Really true? Yeah, it's actually true, and it's not really that bad.
Tokyo
No.
Drift is not that bad.
No, you know what Tokyo Drift did?
It's got that dude from Sling Blade.
It made my friend
Yeah.
Zach, I'm not going to say his last name, try to drift his car and hit my dad's fence with, I think, Seth in the car.
I wasn't.
Oh, you wasn't in the car? Yeah, he pulled the e-brake and nearly hit my dad's fence that he just put up a week before.
That's hysterical.
Just because he watched that movie.
Well, that's
Being
just
that
him
my
being
son
an
and I
idiot,
just
though.
put up a fence like a month ago. We just put up a fence in our backyard. I can get pretty pissed about that because somebody tried to Tokyo Drift on my new fence. I'd have a problem with that. Yo, my
Dude,
phone lumber prices are high.
Man, I had a dope video of me doing some donuts in the snow. I don't know.
But I also don't want to put money in The Rock's pocket.
What do you mean?
Or you mean John Cena?
Or John Cena's pocket.
John Ball, John Cena.
That's why I don't want to watch it either.
There's nothing wrong with The Rock. The Rock will save you.
I'm not on Team Rock.
Yeah.
I am, because The Rock is just a fictional character. He's not Dwayne Johnson.
No, but I'm talking like there's a
Rocky Maivia.
There's a feud going on between Vin Diesel and Tyrese Gibson and The Rock.
Who are you with?
I'm with Vin Diesel and Tyrese.
Now, is it true that Vin Diesel was once gay?
Nah.
Okay.
That might have been
keeps
his twin
saying
brother.
that, but it's not like haven't been proven. It's like, you know.
Yeah.
Do what?
Everybody's been talking about that Vin Diesel's gay, but it hasn't really been proven. I don't know how you prove it.
I mean, well, whatever. Anyway, the big thing is The Rock wants to milk the Fast and Furious like hardcore. And Vin Diesel and Tyrese Gibson said that they only want to do 10 movies because that's what Paul Walker wanted to do.
Well, Vin Diesel had an interview, I can't remember when, but he was saying he was going to milk these movies for as long as he possibly could. You know, not meaning it in a negative way. You know, and then now he's got well, I'm pretty sure he's still married, but it was a daughter with his wife, I do believe, at the time. So, yeah, we've had this discussion before, and I would say no, Tommy. It's just that usual gossip column.
Gnostic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if he was, that's okay because we don't judge here.
Yeah. So what?
Who cares? We don't care who you're fucking.
That's right. Just don't try to take over my kids.
Oh, look at here. We got
Like that
some
gay
comments.
chorus.
We've been having comments there, Tommy.
I didn't know if you popped these up.
Yeah, I've been doing it. Shoot. I'm trying to find this freaking video. I wish Brandon had his stuff labeled.
Might make it easier on
Brandon
you.
Straka?
No, my buddy Brandon Pruitt. He's got a bunch of videos. He's got the video of me doing donuts. Daggone it. Where is it?
All right, so Seth and Adam,
Yeah.
do you think they should stop at 10?
I mean, if that's what Paul Walker wanted to do and that's what they want to do, then yeah, if they can wrap it all up.
My thing is like, if you take a movie and keep making more and more and more, eventually you kill it.
Well, yeah, but here's the problem, right? Like Hobbs and Shaw wouldn't count as a Fast and Furious movie.
Yeah.
Well, it
In my
does. I mean, it's a spin-off movie. It's still under that same universe.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm saying that couldn't count in my opinion as 10 movies with that included. So they'd still have to do another movie, which would still make 11.
So you just strike it from the 1 through 9.
Yeah, I mean, not that it was a bad movie or anything. You know, it was entertaining and everything, but it really didn't have anything to do with the rest of the cast.
Yeah.
Yeah. They kind of went kind of sci-fi with the dude getting. So I did watch that one. The spinoff.
Yeah, I didn't think it was. I mean, for what it was, you know, good. Shut your brain off, have a good time. Action movie.
I mean, I don't think The Rock could hold a helicopter like he did.
Well, no, it's a movie.
It would rip his arms off.
Don't put logic in a movie. How dare you, sir? For shame.
Like, I feel like they've lost what the Fast and Furious originally was.
How do you know? You stopped watching it?
Well, I mean, I've seen the trailers and stuff.
Yeah, but that ain't it.
And
That ain't it.
And I've seen clips like them dragging the safes on the road.
Okay, but it's still driving.
It's still driving, but is that really street racing?
Did they pull a submarine out of the water or something with driving it? Hooked it
Think
up
about
and
it.
drove
When
it?
you would go to Wimpson Road to street race, was it more like the original movie or like what we have now?
Tommy, how do you think they got their cars? They had the street race to get them because they were in Brazil and they didn't have the cars when they got down there. They had to earn the cars. So you don't know because you don't watch them.
And they had to earn them in Japan, Tokyo drifting.
Yeah. Everywhere, like, there's so much more than the trailers. You got to watch the movies.
So which ones have you seen, Tommy?
He stopped at 3.
Oh, come on, man.
I did watch half of 5, the end of half of 5.
See, but you don't know.
And my wife likes them. I saw she was watching it, and I was messing on my phone. She watched the, number 8, so I saw it.
You got to be like F09, like Furious of 9.
Like it just went in my cup of tea. Like
that's because you're not paying attention and you're not invested in the story.
Exactly, because if I just want the street racing part.
But you gotta
the first one.
There wasn't much
had more to it though.
Either. That was sanctioned drag racing on a track.
Well, at the beginning, Seth.
In Race Wars.
Before Race Wars, though.
Yeah.
But I mean, you still had other stuff in it than just street racing.
There was like one street race.
No, well, they had the desert part where they were racing.
That's what Seth's talking about.
And then the final race where he literally rides the wheelie and gets almost hits the train and then wrecks the car. That was the best story.
Freaking Jeffrey Tubin over here. But nah, dude, I'm telling you, like, you're not paying attention to the story. You need to pay attention. I guarantee you, if you sat down and gave it your full attention, and watched all 9 movies, you would think differently.
Okay, so when we do movie night, we'll watch the 4th one.
No, you gotta watch them all.
What did he do?
I've watched Tokyo Drift.
You have not. You have not.
I've watched Tokyo Drift. I watched
You have
it
not.
completely through the whole
You have
thing.
not. You have not.
I swear to you, I watched the.
I don't care if you have or not. You weren't paying attention, so you're not.
Yes,
you
I
have,
was.
You will. We will watch all 9 movies.
and be nice and put them in the actual order they should have been played in versus
Yes.
1, 2, 3. And I think he would. I mean, I'm even down for that. Oh yeah, by the way, just for you, Prime. Oh yeah.
He left.
I'm still here. Hello?
Prime left.
Oh, he did. Damn it.
Oh, I thought you called me. I'm sorry. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can hear you.
Okay.
Okay.
But I won't say I'll give it another shot. But
That's
if
what
I
she said.
watch 4 and I don't like it, I'm stopping.
How do you know?
What do you
There
mean?
is no stopping.
Dude, 4 is
Pretty
good, but it's long. It's long-winded.
But there is some racing in it that you'd like.
There's a lot of really good driving in that movie.
Yep.
What was the one where they used like a Formula One car? It was like a beefed up.
Oh, 6.
Yeah, I watched that clip. I didn't like that they added The Rock to it either.
But he's part of the story.
He wasn't at the beginning.
Who cares? You can't. Oh my god, dude.
Like, I feel like you already had enough main characters. Now, if any of them died, I don't know. Did any of them die after?
I can't take that. Jesus. I
I'm
can't
with
take
you.
that.
That's why I covered up, dude. That's why I was like, nope, I'm done. That's it.
Oh my god. Oh. Oh my god.
Am I ungrounded?
Like, how do you watch a series of movies then? Like, if you can't add nobody to the story, if they have to be about one topic, like, how do you make a series of movies?
Okay, all right. Let me explain it through the way I see it. They had enough main characters.
Okay, so they can't add more?
They can add characters, but you should keep the original main characters.
But they can't add more? Is that what you're talking about?
Not The Rock. I don't like it. I don't like any of his movies.
Nah.
They're tough, dude. Who cares what you like?
I do, because I
It
don't
doesn't
watch this stuff.
Tommy, you don't eat good, you don't drink good. All you do is complain. Like,
No.
yeah, you do. You need to eat some vegetables every
Hey,
once in a
I
while.
like the series Loki.
That's whack. That show's stupid.
If you watched it,
I watched the first
Okay.
episode and it's
Okay.
dumb.
okay. Well, just forget the first episode because that really
It was slow. It was a slow beginning.
it was a
But
slow
It
beginning.
over-explained, basically. It honestly did.
overexplained, but when you get to where I'm at, the beginning didn't even matter.
But who cares? The showrunner, the only goal of the show from the showrunner is to prove that Loki's bi. There's no other point. There's no other point of that show. Don't shake your head at me, Tommy. The words were wrote on an interview that she did. That's the only thing that she wanted to do.
Her
was
spin,
prove
yeah, that's what
that
she wanted
Loki
to
was
add
dead.
to it, and they let her.
That's it. That is the whole point of the show, from her point of view, from the showrunner.
Well, Lucky don't get with a guy.
It's not about getting with; it's the pointing out that he is.
I haven't seen nothing yet.
That's because you don't pay attention.
I did see something that no one else has caught on to.
What?
So it's kind of like exclusive. They put in Frog Thor from the comic books.
Who?
I was gonna pull an E-tap here and be like, yeah, it doesn't matter because he's dead.
They put Frog Thor in its secret. Like they literally, like you see the camera and you literally have to stop the camera to see Thor as the frog.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't care.
Right? It's
The whole dude. Marvel, Disney Plus shows are swinging 0-3 right now.
Okay, well let me just say this. It does change way better. It gets way better from the first episode. It does.
Oh, sad face. I'm still not watching it because there's no point to watch it.
Okay, well how about this? If I watch all the Fast and Furious, you got to watch all of Loki.
I mean, I'm watching recaps. I'm watching Mahler's hour-long discussion of Loki every time they talk about it.
Oh.
Like I'm hearing plot points and details. It's not interesting. There's no good story. All they're doing is twisting the character around and showing you a different way to make it the same. So like there's no benefit to the show. You're getting a Loki from 2012 to see his old life, to see the life that he leads and the way that he dies, and then he's going to turn around and start feeling sorry for himself. Then everybody has to apologize to Strong Women, and it's like, okay, do we really need this show? None of these shows are good.
You get to see the different versions of Loki.
I don't care about different versions of Loki.
Okay. But if you want to do that deal where you watch all of it, like actually watching, not just listen to other people's commentary, I'll watch all the Fast and Furious.
I don't care if you will do or don't, but you can't speak on Fast and Furious if you're not gonna watch it.
Okay.
Well, look at it this way. Tommy's got to watch actually movies, and Loki is like 40 minutes long. It's going to be 8 episodes. You're kind of getting a win-win on that one, sir.
I know I would, but it's still stupid, and I don't have the time to watch stupid crap. I mean, there's no fruit. There's nothing to benefit from watching Loki. There's a great storyline in Fast and Furious. Tommy would be the winner because he would come out being having fun.
Yeah.
That none of the Marvel Disney Plus shows have been worth anything except for ruining the plots. They were failed movies that got rewritten into TV shows. That's all it is.
Scarlet Witch was like a 4 for me and watchable.
The first 3 episodes were great. After that, it went downhill quick.
Falcon and the Winter Soldier gets a 0 for me. So for me, it's unwatchable.
I watched that show. I watched episode 1 4 times. Walked away. I walked away and then was like, oh crap! I was supposed to watch that.
But Loki, the first episode, I was like, I'll try to give it a shot. It kind of seems like it sucks. But I would give it, out of all the Disney movies, I'd give it the highest rating.
Tommy would have to rewatch Tokyo Drift while eating a full boat of sushi. God, that would be such an amazing night.
For you.
Yeah, sushi's great.
No.
We'll do it when we're all together. That way we can all witness him having to watch. Obviously, we won't get through all the movies unless we robot chicken his ass and to the chair with the in the drops and shit. But yeah, yeah. Just to watch, Tommy kind of have an aneurysm, then come around and realize he's wrong. Yeah.
Like, do you like the Rock movies in general?
I mean, they're all right. There's nothing. I mean, there's some good action.
There's some. I feel like the Rock is trying to be like the '90s. Like
that's what the world needs.
It needs it, but they need someone to do it right.
They need to do it better. Right.
Tooth Fairy was funny.
Jumanji.
Well, I haven't watched the Jumanji, so I can't. I'm only speaking off of what I've seen from Rock.
Okay, that's fine.
So we have some
Faster. Faster. He was a convicted felon that pulled time, and he goes back and tries to get revenge on everybody. Dude, it's a really good movie, but it was super low budget.
The Rundown was funny. Like all his older stuff was good too. I didn't have a problem with Fast and Furious. I thought he kind of fit in the role. Especially, I haven't seen the new one, but
he's not in the new one.
No, because it's got Cena in it. Can only afford one WWE superstar, man. But I mean, overall, from what I've seen him in, it's not him that's the problem. I think Tommy, you've just got a hard on for The Rock. You know, you got a thing against the people's fan.
He played the Tooth Fairy.
Oh, that movie was hilarious.
Nah, I want an action star like Arnold or
Kindergarten Cop.
What's the movie? The Rock did?
The Rundown.
No, shoot.
Okay.
Not Lethal Weapon. Die Hard with the peg leg. What was that movie? Skyscraper. That was a great movie.
I watched it, and I watched Rampage.
I didn't care for Rampage, but I mean, it was all right. I've got it.
I watched Rampage. It's just.
What? Okay, hold up. So I looked up The Rock, Dwayne The Rock Johnson, went to filmography on IMDb. At the very all right, there is 3 movies that are one movie's in pre-production. I'm sorry, one movie's in pre-production. 3 movies are announced. The very first list, the very first thing is one that's announced. They're doing a remake of Big Trouble in Little China.
Oh yeah, there was talk about that. I know. You can't remake that movie. Leave it alone.
Yeah.
They tried to redo Overboard and it was horrible.
Yeah, I don't see that working.
Why, dude?
No, not by today's standards. There's no way.
So who's going to be the super chick in it? I mean, they're going to. Kurt Russell's character will be a woman.
Shut up! They're doing San Andreas too. Shut up.
Yeah, but they've been trying to do that for quite a while.
Oh my god, that's so dumb.
But ain't The Rock going to be in Black Adam?
Yeah, that is filming currently.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Now, but he's in everything.
Well, that's what happens. You get someone's hot, that's what happens until they have a bomb. I mean, Gina Davis was in a bunch of movies, and then she did what was that pirate movie that basically sunk her career?
Yeah.
Pirate Island or something. I mean,
Fighting with My Family, Fast and Furious, Hobbs and Shaw, Jumanji. I mean, all these are good. Let's see.
Are they going to do another Jumanji movie?
Huh?
Are they going to do another Jumanji movie that kind of ended with a semi cliffhanger at the end there?
There's nothing announced.
Okay.
Was y'all a fan of Jumanji?
I liked it.
Oh yeah, I liked them.
I hadn't seen it.
It's pretty good, and it's not a not a
reboot.
Yeah, it's like 2 and 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because they have a callback to what's the dude's name?
Robin Williams.
What's his character name? I don't remember what his character name was.
Right. Yeah.
But you know what I'm talking about.
You still got IMDb up? Bringing
They have a callback to his character name in Jumanji.
I just felt like at the end of the second Jumanji, the new Jumanji, they should have done at least in memory of Robin Williams or something. Because
he wasn't involved with that movie.
Yeah, but he was involved with the original.
Yeah, but that wasn't about. I mean, did you see Pain and Gain?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
That was a funny movie.
I saw that at the drive-in, baby.
The Rock was awesome in that. He just cracked out of his mind.
Grilling body parts.
Yeah. Faster. That's yeah. Here it is. Share screen.
So
This was a pretty good movie.
how's that new dual screen doing?
Great. You gonna get you a second
Yeah.
screen too?
Yeah.
This is a really good. XCon gets a series. It's on a series of apparently unrelated killings. He gets tracked by a veteran cop. Oh, that's right. Billy Bob Thornton plays the cop that comes after him.
Hmm.
Yeah, that one's a really good movie. I thought.
But like, is his character the same in every movie or close?
No.
No, not by a long shot.
He always does the eyebrow thing in every movie.
That's his signature thing. Like that's his deal.
It's like Arnold saying, "I'll be back, dude."
Yeah.
I'm just waiting for him to be in one of the Star Wars movies.
That'll never happen. I mean, maybe as like a monster or something.
Are they going to make any more Star Wars movies?
Yeah.
I mean, they're having decent enough success on Disney.
He would
Plus.
not. He wouldn't attach his name to Star Wars right now.
Yeah.
Dude, he was on that '70s show.
Mm-hmm. There was a skit. It had Ken Shamrock was in it, and The Rock. This is back when they were first doing the entertainment stuff. Yeah, it's really funny. He plays his father.
Yeah. It says Rocky.
Yep.
Rocky Johnson. That's cool.
Yep. He plays his dad.
His dad was a bigger guy too, wasn't he?
Yeah, him and Tony Atlas were the first African American tag team champions and stuff. Yeah.
He was in Star Trek Voyager.
Oh, that I would not. Yeah, I hated Voyager. I tried watching some of it, but it's just so boring. No, I hate it.
I tried to get into Star Wars. I couldn't.
You couldn't get into Star Wars?
Star Trek. I couldn't get into Star Trek.
Couldn't get into Star Wars.
That's when I started watching Star Wars.
I watched a little bit of Star Trek when William Shatner was on
the original series. Yeah, that's the best one.
Yeah, but I mean, it was like reruns because I wasn't alive.
Oh, none of us were.
Yeah.
When it canceled in like '67 or something. Maybe it was, I don't know.
Yeah, it only had 3 seasons, so somewhere like that, Brian. Somewhere.
Alan Parrish.
What's that one series that Fox recently came out with that's kind of like Star Trek?
The Orville?
Yeah, Orville.
No, they're in space. And it's like a comedy.
I heard that's a good show.
It is.
Yeah.
It's real good.
No, the one I'm talking about is the guy that did Family Guy.
That's
the
Orville.
Oh, okay. I was thinking of a different show for that. It's more woke. I watched
That's
the
first
four
time I've
episodes.
ever heard somebody say the Orville was woke.
No, it's anti-woke.
They did a child sex change in season 1.
I have not watched it. Like
They encourage a society without religion and with no money, and only the elite get a vote.
I've only seen I haven't watched it consistently. I've just seen it a couple different times.
They talk about how what is it? That they said we found a way to where people don't have to work, and all they do is they do one job, but it's like simple, and that's it. They don't have currency. You get whatever you want.
Welcome to Star Trek, dude.
Yeah, but I'm saying it's woke more than you think. You watch it, because I watched the first 3 or 4 episodes, and I was like, wow. 3rd episode, one of the aliens have a kid, but the whole race is male, and this one comes out female, and so they purposely take it to their planet to get a sex change. And they had a big court case about it.
Now, I thought a lot of the Orville was satire too, so and social commentary on those things, but I haven't seen any of it, so I don't know.
Yeah, and then they have one.
But if you
Well,
didn't like the original Star Trek, Orville's supposed to be more like Star Trek. So
Yeah, Tommy, what you don't know about Star Trek, people don't work. They have replicators that make them things, and it's a world
Yeah.
full of peace. So that's not woke, dude. That's
well, it kind of gives you the hint of it because that's kind of what woke wants is everybody.
so you're saying from the 60s on, the world's been woke.
From Star Trek version, if that's what they go by, is everything's free, then it would it's considered woke.
No.
Like that kind of thing. They want a free society.
It's not that they want it. It's just that the world was at peace, and then instead of starvation, they found a way to replicate food, so everybody has a replicator.
Which I understand the replicator, but you got to have someone to make the replicator. And you still have to have material for that replicator to make the stuff.
oh, it's 10:30. Oh wow.
See, and that's what I'm talking about. They did add a lot of stuff to Loki that was in the comics. I can't hear you, Seth.
That's right. I'm muting my mic. Who cares? The comics suck. The comics aren't any good, so why judge it?
Well, if they didn't, they'll say, "Oh, they didn't follow the storyline."
They probably should not follow the storyline.
Did Loki have his own comics, or did he just show up in the Thor comics?
I don't know if it was Thor's comics that this one was set up in, or if he had his own.
What the hell's all that noise?
Somebody's got a squeaky chair.
It ain't me. See,
That's what she said.
I got Seth's old chair.
She said, yep, that chair ain't squeaking. Something's not right.
Well,
So did you see I don't know if you popped the picture up before or after it showed Thor as the frog.
yeah.
And then he's trying to jump near his hammer and he can't get it because he's in a glass jar.
Yeah.
Which I thought was a cool detail that you could miss very quickly. Because he mentioned it, I think in Endgame, how Loki turned him into a frog.
No, dude, that was like after Avengers time, I think.
Yeah.
The second Avengers movie. It was something he was telling about how he did stuff to him, and he turned from Loki turned into something else. He thought it was like a bunny, and he turned into a snake and bit him.
Okay, so let me ask you this. And so you pulled up that big cloud monster, right? In what you was looking at, Seth? Well, that's in the series. And basically, they're on a world where stuff just randomly drops that gets zapped. But you'll see buses and everything. If you watch Ragnarok, random stuff drops out of them wormholes. Which wormhole did they go through? The devil's anus. I wonder if that's that clouds creature's crap, basically.
Who knows?
Because time moves different in Ragnarok, the same with the Time Burrow.
Man, they are gonna move the goalposts.
For what?
For Black Widow. Black Widow reignites box office with pandemic record. 13 million. That's trash. That is trash.
The fact that they're admitting it was 13 million, that's funny.
The scandemic continues.
Well, see, that's what they were saying. The film is the first Marvel movie in 2 years. Oh, okay, yeah. They're just moving them goalposts.
Well,
See what
look
the
look at
comic
with
books say.
is it Wonder Woman? I mean,
Somebody said this movie is garbage. Made no sense. Put it in Phase 4. Should have come out after Civil War.
Yep.
This movie is mediocre. I already watched it. It was fun. Taskmaster is disappointing. That was a huge disappointment.
Mm-hmm.
Female Taskmaster, yes, because that's what it needed. Tired of them changing around sex, ethnicity, age, etc. just because trying to be progressive. There's no need for it. I'm tired of seeing first introductions to the live screening being ruined and that character being tainted just because some misguided sense of inclusion. Before anyone comes in here with some half-aid comment knowledge saying, don't bother. Okay, whatever. It's long. I'll wait for the stream, thanks. They did Taskmaster dirty.
It does get a little political, but not to either side. It just basically says the whole government's corrupted. It's got a picture of George Bush.
Well, I mean, he
Bill
was pretty bad too. So
yeah, they have a picture of Bill Clinton and all them. It doesn't have the current presidents. Like it didn't have Obama or.
Well,
Trump.
it wouldn't because you remember it's set in the past.
yeah.
This movie, it's set in the past.
What,
so
would it be set before Trump? I mean, before Obama, though.
I'm pretty sure.
No. It was 2016.
Yes.
It started out in 95 and then fast forwarded to 2016.
Yeah. But like, it's just showing the government corruption, and like that's the main thing. Is one guy is like the puppet master to all the government, and she takes him down.
Yep, and the most dumbest shit I've ever heard.
Pheromones.
Breaks her nose, but that wouldn't work. So yeah,
how stupid.
Yeah, that part I didn't like, and she tries to be all cool and snaps her nose back into place. I was like, yeah, no.
That's not how that would work, you idiot.
Yeah.
What a moron. People are paying to see that movie. 13 million. Oh, pandemic record.
And so that makes me wonder: is that including Disney Plus people that have bought it, or is it only?
I'm pretty sure it's including Disney Plus. If you go by that, that's like $30 to watch that compared to a ticket that's only like what $10 to $15.
Yeah.
So it's like double payment. So
and you don't own it.
Yeah, you
like
don't
physical
own
copy. So yeah.
I think you can only watch it a couple times, or it's got like a kind of like a renting thing. Like you can watch
433,000 people got it on Disney Plus. That's 13 million divided by 30.
Out of all the female superheroes, she should have had the best one though.
Oh yeah,
because she was the most popular female superhero during the Avengers and everything.
Well, I mean, yes and no, but I mean, if they would have done this movie after Iron Man 2, or at least at the very minimum after the Avengers movie, it would have made bank.
Even if they did it after Ultron, it would still be halfway decent.
It really belonged in between. What they should have done is they should have, right after Winter Soldier was Guardians of the Galaxy 1. They should have taken out Captain Marvel, slid everything down one, and put Black Widow right there.
Well, see, one part is supposed to take place right after Civil War. because the whole storyline is her looking for Captain America.
Oh, everybody I've talked to said it's supposed to be after Winter Soldier.
No, it's supposed to be right
Okay.
after.
Okay.
But she's looking for him. She dyes
I
her
don't
hair
know.
blonde at the very end.
I'm not gonna watch it, so I don't
Yeah.
care. But
see, that's even if they waited until after Civil War, it would have been decent because it fits the timeline.
yeah,
But you're gonna wait until she dies and then throw that in there after that whole story and everything. Any hints you give off for the next movie, it's like, well, it's already played out.
have right back.
Like like my favorite part is after the movie to watch the credit scenes and then you watch what's going to happen next. That little sneak peek. And you really don't get that. Like you see her sister crying over her grave.
Yep. Because her sister's now going to be the new Black Widow. That's the whole point of that movie.
Are you going to watch it?
Once it's free.
Well, they degraded the Black Widow.
Yep, they were all Black Widow. Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
I heard all about the movie last night on World Class. They were going over it, and I'm like, oh, okay. So that's what I was like.
Not special no more. Like what made her special? She was like the top. She's the Black Widow, and they found out, oh, there's hundreds of them. So.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. Yeah, I still feel this movie should have came either after Iron Man 2 or right after Avengers. Because, I mean, if you're doing Iron Man 2, that was phase 2, that'd be a good part to have, that story fit in. And it could have been different.
It would have been actually really, really good if they would have done it right after Iron Man 1 when she really started becoming a part of the team. Like you kept seeing her.
That was too bad.
Oh, I thought, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. If you would have had her storyline and then she starts appearing in the Iron Man movies and then in the Captain America, it would make more sense. Because I'll be honest, I didn't pay no attention to Black Widow really until like Captain America. I think it was Captain America.
The Winter Soldier, yeah.
Yeah, the Winter Soldier. That's the only time I actually realized she was a superhero.
Well, I mean, it was in Iron Man 2, because she was working for S.H.I.E.L.D. Then you get, you get the Avengers movie. And then from then on out, she's sprinkled in here. And exactly. Here, there, and everywhere.
And she didn't actually get a part, like an actual real fighting scene until the Avengers.
No, she had it in Iron Man 2.
Did she?
Yeah. She was going after the Whiplash, because she went through the place and knocked out a whole bunch of guys in her nice leather outfit.
Yeah. I still don't understand why they killed her off though. Like, you kill off the female character that everybody likes and then throw in Captain Marvel, which everybody hates. Like, why would you do that?
Because it's not about Captain Marvel. It's about her sister now taking her spot and all this and that. Like, Captain Marvel, if they wanted to really push Captain Marvel, they would have showed her die, but then she would have turned into one of them Skrill things, and then which was what Captain Marvel was fighting in her movie. That would have pushed it more towards that way and made more sense, where it's like, oh, okay, once the stone, Captain America replaced the stones like he was supposed to, she did regenerate.
Yeah.
But, they kind of dropped the ball. Again, if we would have got the Winter Soldier, if we would have got Black Widow and all that in that time frame we were talking about, maybe she wouldn't have died. So that's what I mean. It could have been way better, I feel, if it was way back then when Marvel movies mattered.
Oh, yeah. I don't think they understand their plot twist, like, to the full extent. Like, there's too many gaps, like in Endgame. If you had the ability to go in time to bring everybody back and get all the stones, wouldn't you just go back until Thanos was all tied up by Spider-Man and all them, and just helped them remove the gauntlet and then take the gauntlet with you?
Yeah, but they didn't know that had happened because they weren't all there. Only the people that were there knew that was there.
Yeah, but Iron Man did. And he was there. Like, why didn't Iron Man say, hey, this is when all the stones were in one place and we had Thanos pushed down, but Star-Lord fucked it up. Let's go back there, knock out Star-Lord, and help them take the gauntlet off, and then we'll disappear with it.
Well, because of Doctor Strange, like he said, 1 in a trillion is how they won, so that's not the way it was supposed to be. And then we get to Loki where, the Time Masters allowed it, so, we'll see.
Like, you get what I'm saying, though? Like, that's a big hole in the storyline.
Because Thanos already had them all together, so, I think the point was to get them before Thanos could get them. Like, before he was even looking for them.
Yeah. Or, like, they showed the ability of Doctor Strange can cut off someone's arm by opening a portal. Why couldn't he have done that to Thanos and just cut off his arm?
They could have.
Yeah, you see what I'm saying, though? Like, there's too many plot holes. Like, there's too many different ways it could have ended.
Oh, yeah. I don't like Endgame. After Endgame, like, I don't want to collect all the movies. I don't care.
I didn't like Infinity War either.
It had potential. Like, I was excited, and then
I liked Infinity War.
It went. I did until I found out, like, until the end, and I found out the Hulk wasn't going to be in it at all, except for that fight at the beginning.
Yeah.
And I was waiting for him to come out the Hulkbuster because you saw it in the toys. Like, oh, can't wait.
They baited and switched you because they had in one of the trailers you saw the Hulk running through the field.
Oh yeah, and it never happened.
Yeah.
I think Infinity War they could have done more with a little less because there was just so much going on all at once. They could have stretched it out a little bit, but there was just parts I didn't like about it. But I don't know. Their movies have just been going downhill. I mean, now look at them. So,
well, DC needs to step up and start doing something because, like, Marvel's going down the shithole. This is an opportunity for DC to step up and actually do something.
Well, not the first time, but DC keeps dropping the ball as well. Good old WB for you.
Yeah. Well, like their movies, like really get what the fans want.
The real fans, not the Snyder fans.
Well,
they got that piece of
listen to people that's 30 and up. Don't be listening to these like
30.
After
year-olds and stuff.
Before Wonder Woman 1984, I thought the DCU was on its way uphill.
Yeah.
I mean,
you had Shazam, which you liked it. I was mediocre about it.
You didn't like it?
I enjoyed watching it, but it's not like in my top 10.
I think it's the best one they made.
Like, I like the cartoon version of him better than the movie. If that makes sense. I don't hate it. It's not like something I wouldn't watch. But
that's where John Cena should have went. He should have been Shazam. And then that way when we have Black Adam as the Rock, again.
Cool.
That's just saying. I've said that from day one, man. I said, no, John Cena needs to play that character.
I mean, but I will say the actor that played him was a good actor. Like the actor that played Shazam, he was good.
Zachary Levi.
Yeah, he was a good actor. Like, he's still looking at as an adult as he was. He still had that kid aspect.
He was also in Thor.
Was he?
Yeah, he was one of Thor's friends.
That's right. Yeah.
The 7.
I got pissed off they killed them off.
Yeah, he got killed in Thor: Dark World.
Yeah, but I mean, they killed them all off with Ragnarok.
Right. They technically didn't kill the lady Sif. Is that her name? Sif, something like that. They didn't kill her because she wasn't there.
Yep.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I didn't know that.
Scheduling conflicts, so technically she's still alive.
That's why in Loki they said, most of Ragnarok, Tommy, in the first episode, I think it was, where they're like, or maybe it was the second, because I've only seen the first 2 episodes, but they were talking about it, and they said most of, the Asgardians, not all of the Asgardians perished.
I just feel like if they would have stuck to the story of how the Hulk movie should have gone with the comic books, it would have been a lot better with Planet Hulk. They mixed Ragnarok with Planet Hulk, and you got that.
Well, they just put the 2 little Easter eggs. It wasn't really Planet Hulk.
Well, they had the 2 main characters. That rock guy and the little bug guy was in Planet Hulk. That's where he first met them. And then he had the hammer and the shoulder pads like Earth Hulk. And he even started talking on Earth Hulk. So that's why I say they put them 2 together, and they shouldn't have been put together. Should have been 2 separate movies and then make them meet in the middle.
Well, they weren't going to make a Planet Hulk movie. That's why they put the Easter eggs in.
Yeah. I think they should have. It gave Hulk a personality.
But Planet Hulk, dude, you've watched the movie, yeah?
I've watched the movie and read 2 different versions of the comic.
Because I was going to say, as you know, it's the Avengers that send the Hulk away because, to get rid of his ass. So that would be why you wouldn't make a movie.
Well, they should have. They should have made a reason why they sent him off. Let's say he couldn't turn back into Banner, and he was, full rage, destroying everything. It was we got to get him off the planet. That would have been a good storyline. That would have been better than Ragnarok.
But you've got Ruffalo, who plays him, who's very much on the other side, who will probably end up in some of these Marvel movies at some point, especially with She-Hulk, which is his cousin.
A soy Hulk.
They'll over-glorify She-Hulk and make her stronger than the Hulk. But the only thing is what they don't... If you read the comics, the Hulk tried to get with She-Hulk, even though it was his cousin. Yeah. Yeah, they kind of went West Virginia on that one.
I was thinking Arkansas.
Yeah, it's in the comics. But I don't know. I guess I'm just sore because of what they did to the Hulk. Just the reason why Seth don't like Endgame is because they killed Iron Man.
I mean,
that's your superhero. You don't kill them off. You just make them retire so they come back.
A, I don't think he's dead. And B, I mean, there was a lot of other problems with that movie.
Yeah, but that was the cherry on top when he died.
But they killed him off for a reason, because now, remember, he has a daughter who will take up the mantle.
No, she won't. Riri Williams will.
Yeah, I think they learned from the comics that shit didn't sell.
Well, they're still going to do it. I just don't like how. I mean, he had a kid and he got killed. I don't mind him dying. I just wanted him to die meaningful.
Yeah.
At the end of Avengers 1.
So much better.
Yeah, at the end of Avengers 1. When he's first falling and he, basically dead to a Hulk, breathes on him. And that was some stank breath, Well,
Endgame, the main issue is they try to make it, and so in Infinity War too, they made it more about Wakanda than any other storyline. I was like, Wakanda's kind of new to the storyline, and that's the whole ending, the main ending for the MCU, for Endgame. Think about it. When they opened them portals, All it was mainly Wakanda, and then that was the main mass group.
No, because you had Valkyries, you had lantern or not lanterns. Yeah, there was more than just people from Wakanda. And I mean, you got to remember the battles were happening in different places at the same time. So, because you had Shield that was fighting, you had they had the battle in Wakanda. So I mean, it was all over the place. It wasn't just Wakandians that were reappearing.
Yeah, but you didn't see the emphasis on Wakanda in both movies.
No.
What about you, Seth?
Ask that again.
Did Endgame and Infinity War, was it mainly focused on Wakanda?
No, I don't think it was focused on Wakanda.
I don't know. Maybe it just seemed like it was OD'd on it. Like for it to be a new story, like Black Panther wasn't that the main part of the Avengers. I don't even think he's considered an Avenger yet because he didn't really join.
No, he's not considered an Avenger. I mean, the only reason why they were at Wakanda is so they could hide from the government because like they were Captain America and all of them were fugitives. Yeah. So I mean, like they were being chased down, so like there was nothing. They had to go somewhere secret. So that's the only reason why they went to Wakanda.
So are they still making a second one?
Probably. Which would be easy enough to do because his sister took over as queen anyway in the cartoons.
Well, what would be cool is if you had the Ghost Rider Black Panther. There was a comic book of it. And it was the Ghost Rider rode an elephant, but he had both powers of the Black Panther and Ghost Rider. I read that one online, but it was actually a really good comic book. And that's why if like the Black Panther ever faced off against a Ghost Rider, the Ghost Rider would not attack it. Because when you become... No, the Black Panther would not attack the Ghost Rider because the Black Panther has memories of every single Black Panther ever lived. So it would not attack him.
Well, that would be based off of if the king now is after the one that was the Ghost Rider one.
No. If you go by the comics, not the movies, the comics of the Black Panther, when he drinks that stuff, he inherits every single memory of all the Black Panthers.
Right, but that's what I'm saying. If it would depend on, okay, I think you misunderstood what I was saying. The Ghost Rider Panther and the king now, King T'Challa, would that have been prior to him being king or after he was king?
Actually, he was the first Black. I think he was the first or second Black Panther.
So then, he would. That's what my question was, and then you didn't understand what I was asking.
Okay, so you're saying like future tense, it wasn't
right?
But
because I didn't know where T'Challa was. So like, if the Ghost Rider Black Panther was after T'Challa wouldn't know about it. Was my whole point.
Yeah.
Because I don't know an overabundance about Black Panther. He was like a DE rate character back in the day when I read comics.
Yeah.
And they threw him in. And then as for the movie, like I've tried, we've got people that love the movie that we all know and whatnot. I just could not get into it. I mean, I tried watching it numerous times and it was kind of boring. I mean, I did enjoy the claw part and stuff, but I just kept finding it kind of lacking for what I was expecting after seeing him first in Winter Soldier, all the way to then even into Civil War. When you see like I think he's better in those parts than he was in his own damn movie. Like I think those bits put more of a story together than what we got out of that entire movie, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Like I said, that's just me.
Which I'm kind of pissed off. He got a movie before Black Widow.
Yeah, that doesn't matter because they'd already drug Black Widow through the mud.
Well, what I'm saying is like Black Widow, like he made an appearance and right afterwards has his movie, just like they did with Marvel, Captain Marvel. She had an appearance in a movie, and then she had her movie. Black Widow literally went through the whole thing, and then she finally got a movie.
But she didn't really have an appearance in a movie. She had that 30-second little clip at the end where it was a pager.
Yeah.
She wasn't ever in one of the movies prior to that.
Oh, she had her movie first, and then she was introduced?
No, because remember, she was a prequel movie like Captain America.
Yeah.
So even though we get it later on, it's before everything that was happening. But that's how it explained the pager was her movie. So Fury disappears in Infinity War, and then we get the Captain Marvel movie, and then we got Endgame. So you see what I mean?
She actually got her movie before appearing in any of the things.
Yeah.
And
I mean, with Scarlet, though, I mean, when you follow the movies the way they're supposed to be, like if you watch them on Disney Plus, it'll show you the way they're supposed to be played in order. And so you get like the first Avenger, and you get that and all that other shit. It's kind of cool. But when you look at different people that were added through, Black Widow, like I said, she should have had her movie no later than after Avengers, because it just, as a phase 2 movie, building her up, and then we could have maybe not had her die, would have been so much better.
Which technically, now, yes, Captain America is the first Avenger, but he's not the oldest Avenger. Thor would be, right?
Technically, yeah. But
I mean,
he's the oldest Earth Avenger.
Yeah.
Because he's from World War II.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Now, how old is Thor? I can't remember.
I don't know. I didn't really ever read the comics.
Isn't he like 1,300 or 1,500 years old?
I thought he was only like 800 or something. I didn't think he hit 1,000.
How old is Thor in the comics? Oh yeah.
Thor is really old. Hmm. I'm not seeing anything. There's a lot of things talking about the Norse mythology.
Yeah.
And they're saying that let's see, construct the pyramids.
What was Thor's father's name?
Odin.
All right, hang on. Here's this little clip, and I don't know if I don't think this is MCU related. I think this is just like Norse mythology. A 2008 story, "The Truth of History," we get a look back at the younger Thor as he visits Egypt during the construction of the pyramids. Those are built between 2630 and 664 BC, so that places Thor's age range in the 2600s to 4600 year range. So he's old.
So, question for you. Would you have liked to seen Odin before he died face off against Thanos?
No.
Like you would have to give Thanos at least the gauntlet with a couple stones to even be compared to him. But you
Well,
would think,
the problem was though. Think about it. Look at how weak Odin kept getting, and he needed longer
Well-
sleeps and whatnot, just based off of the
yeah,
MCU.
yeah. But if you think about it though, them both being as old as they were, you're telling me neither one of them crossed paths, being how powerful they both were.
It had something to do with the Kree not being in that section of space, though, because they're different areas.
Yeah.
Same with Asgard. They had the 9 realms and whatnot. So as long as he's not in those 9 realms.
What about Thor's sister?
Helena?
Thanos? Yeah.
I think they'd have joined together because he's in love with her in the comics.
Yeah.
I think he's doing this for her attention.
Well, in the comics, that's actually Loki's daughter, not his sister.
Yep. I know.
That's why they look alike, is because they copied the image from the comics, and it looks like Loki because it's his daughter. And so is the wolf. And I was like, you just fucked up the comics right there. That's like, it would have been a cool story if you found out that Odin locked up Loki's daughter without Loki knowing it.
Right. Well, leave it to the modern Marvel world to fuck it up, right? Thanks, Disney.
Like, wouldn't that made a cooler story? And then Loki getting pissed that Odin did that?
Oh, yeah. But remember, the Loki in the MCU hasn't ever, brown chicken, brown cow.
Yeah, well, it was totally different in the comics. He got around. So in even in Norse mythology, ain't that what it is?
Norse with an S.
Norse. I forgot the S.
NORSE.
But ain't that like
I'm gonna have to get off soon, guys. I'll hang up. It's past 11.
Sorry, old man.
Do you got work tomorrow, Seth?
No.
Are you gonna do coffee and gaming?
No.
What are you doing tomorrow?
Yard sale.
Oh, where at?
My mother-in-law's the only place we ever have a yard sale.
Well, I didn't know if it changed.
No,
I might stop by. Y'all got anything cool to sell?
No, you won't. Yeah, we got a couple cool things.
I stopped at one.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did. You were already gone. They were packing up. No, you were there. I helped carry something back in.
No, you didn't. You've never showed up to a yard sale.
I can wake up Kristen right now. We went to one of them. Because right afterwards, we stopped at the Dilly Dally.
I know one time you went to the Dilly Dally and got ice cream and then had the audacity to not answer the telephone when I was sitting across from you in the intersection.
No, we stopped at one.
You didn't go.
I swear to you, we stopped at one.
I wasn't there.
I think you done left, but I think they were carrying stuff still in.
I don't think you stopped because, Brandy would have told me.
I swear we stopped one time. And I think it was your very first one y'all had.
There's no way.
I think it was right after y'all bought y'all's house.
No, because that first one is when I saw you go to the Dilly Dally and then you didn't answer the telephone.
I know I stopped at one.
No, you didn't.
Well, he couldn't answer the phone. He was driving. That would be irresponsible to answer.
He was
your phone
not
while
driving. He's always in the passenger seat because Tommy doesn't drive.
I do drive. But if we're driving around town and we take the nice car and my wife likes to drive the nice car. Oh, I told you what happened to my car, didn't I?
No.
Okay, so it's been sitting for a little bit because the brakes went out in it. And so I went in it Monday and got something out, and when I closed the door, the back window shattered.
Battery was dead.
Huh?
The battery was dead
Why'd that have anything to do with the back window?
because you have pressure releases, and when your battery's dead, the pressure releases won't work.
It started yesterday, though.
I don't know.
And that's after the window busted. I'm thinking one of the kids hit it, or the lawnmower hit. Rock hit it with the lawnmower, and then I shut it, and that's what pushed the air and busted it.
I don't know. A lot of people I know have shattered back glasses because their pressure release, there's sensors and stuff in the windows, and that like I know my cousin's car, the Bullet.
Yeah.
When he shuts his door, his window just barely moves.
Mm.
Yeah. And when the pressure sensors and stuff go bad, your window will sit still.
Now,
Have you ever? Huh?
I do know if you take a spark plug and break a piece of the white off and throw it at a window, it will shatter it.
Yes, because it's porcelain.
Yeah, it's harder than glass.
Yeah. Anyway, that's like not really relevant.
Well, I thought that was a cool fact.
Okay.
Fun fact, breaking news.
Anyway, so yeah,
Yeah.
I would put money because I mean I know a lot of people
But it
that
started
their
yesterday.
back glass is shattered.
But it started
because of that.
yesterday, and I didn't put a jump box on there or nothing.
Well, it's fine, but you still have pressure sensors in your windows.
Yeah. So you're saying the pressure sensors may have failed?
Could have been, or the battery died. But if you said the car started, then probably pressure sensors if it's got it. I mean, if it doesn't, it could just be a freak accident. I don't know. That's weird.
You know, Seth throwing rocks at your window at night.
Well, I'm saying, like, you know how you can break a window, but it doesn't, like, just fall apart. It just stays. It's just all cracked up.
Spider webs.
Yeah, I think it's spider web, and then when I closed the door, that's when it pushed it out.
But I don't think back glasses are safety glass. I'm pretty sure that's only windshields.
No, it's not safety glasses, but it had them heat things in it.
Defrost.
Right, but I'm pretty sure. I mean, I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that like side windows and back glasses and stuff like that wouldn't spider web.
Yeah, I don't know.
Because the only reason why the windshield spider webs is because they got that plastic line between them.
Yeah.
For safety glass.
Well, I will say this: have you ever tried to break a side window?
No, I have no reason to.
Well, I used to depollute cars and stuff, so it is actually extremely hard to break one. Harder than you think. Like if you take a regular hammer and hit the window, it usually don't break unless you turn it to the claw side. Actually, there was a guy on the news that made a video of how robbers broke into the cars and he took a hammer and hit it, and it literally, he hit it like 20 times and it wouldn't break.
Take a screwdriver in the corner, hit it one time, and it'll shatter.
Yes.
And then it does shatter in a zillion pieces, and then it doesn't go anywhere.
Yeah. But I'm talking like just a flat hammer.
Yeah.
Because where if you hit it in the center, it disputes that energy. But yeah, I get what you're saying, sharp point in a corner.
Well, that's like a device to get out of your car in case you went in the water or something and shatter your window. It's just essentially a little screwdriver with a spring, and you push the button, and it only moves me half an inch, but with a lot of force.
Like watching what was it, the Karate Kid, where the guy busted his fist through the glass.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see that happening. Maybe with an old car, but the new glass they put in is like totally different.
Well, back in the first couple of years we were married, I had an '83 Subaru, and the side window exploded. I mean, it sounded like it was a big boom. We were going somewhere, and yeah, it was just a zillion little pieces.
Hey, Late, you knew I got a Subaru, didn't you?
No, I didn't.
Yeah, we got a Subaru Outback 2
Oh,
3
wow.
weeks ago.
Wow,
Mm-hmm.
nice.
It was cool. I bought a roof rack for it and got it installed yesterday.
Hey, Lape, are you making any more videos?
I haven't been a lot recently. I've been real lazy.
Because I ain't got no notifications. I didn't.
Yeah, I haven't seen anything from you.
Yeah, I've made a couple. Here's what's weird is it's like I'm actually gaining subscribers and not making videos, and then I'll start making videos, and then I'll lose subscribers, and then and then I'll stop making, and then nothing will happen. Then I'll make videos and I gain subscribers. It's just, yeah. My daughter and I, we got a bunch of beers almost 2 weeks ago now, and we were supposed to review stuff, and we still haven't. And now she's visiting friends in Columbus this weekend. It's like, but yeah, I need to get back to doing it. I've been too lazy.
There's my station wagon.
It says tires are those.
I think they're 18s. I mean, tires or rims?
Rims.
18s. 17s or 18s, I don't know.
Well, you get to see how.
Let me get another picture.
You get to see how good it does during the winter.
Maybe. I might just drive my Tahoe.
What's better, four-wheel drive or all-wheel drive during snow? Like, I've heard both sides say they're better.
Heavy?
No heavy, which would make it usually like an old four-wheel drive pickup. But
Well, actually, your pickups probably don't go that great in the snow because you really need more weight on the back end.
Well, that's the beauty of having a pickup. You can put cinder blocks in it, or you can actually. I got stuck one day in my truck, and it was two-wheel drive. I just took shoveled snow into the bed of the truck, and that gave me enough weight to get out of it.
Yeah.
But that's why I was wondering if all-wheel drive is more reliable in snow than four-wheel drive. Now,
No, the correct answer is just know how to drive in fucking snow.
Yeah. But I do know front-wheel drive does amazing in snow. Because my Mini was going
the
everywhere.
weight, all your weight from your engine and everything's up front. So I mean, yeah, it's pushing down the tires and pulling you better. So I mean, yeah, they do go a lot better in the snow.
My '83 Subaru was awesome in the snow. Front wheel drive had that. It had a kind of a flat V4. It didn't have quite the horizontally opposed engines like they do now.
Yeah, I got the 3.6.
Oh, nice.
That thing is fast.
Yeah.
He got the paddle shifts in his.
Huh?
Yeah, I do too.
The paddle scissors are cool.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you can be automatic or you can flip it over and do a manual.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's pretty cool. But yeah, I bought a roof rack for it because when we go to the beach, we're gonna put like the stroller and stuff up there.
Okay.
Do you got a hitch?
Who, me or Tommy or Adam?
Seth. Seth, does your
See, I'm up too late, gentlemen. So 5 more minutes and I'll be signing off. So.
Do you have a hitch, Seth?
A hitch?
Yeah.
No, I want to put one on, but I don't have one right now.
So I was saying, if you had a hitch, I have the basket that goes on the back of it. If you ever needed it.
I've got one, but it's made out of heavy iron.
This
Steel?
one's made. This one's like a Northern Tool one. It's light steel.
Aluminum.
I don't think it's aluminum. I think it's just thin wall tubing.
I
It's
don't
very
think.
light.
Okay, I don't know. Because like I've got my dad's got one that they built, and it's made out of like it's steel. It's like 250 pounds.
Mm.
Yeah, that thing's a beast, dude.
Now, does yours have a backup camera?
Yeah, every car from like 2012, I think.
But just be careful because that one, those baskets set it off so bad.
Yeah.
Like, hell, with my wife's car, the 2018, if it catches a shadow right, it'll slam on the brakes.
Well, this doesn't have the automatic braking.
Oh.
Yeah, we didn't get that option. But I will say the blind side is really touchy because I was backing out of a driveway. I saw the car coming, so I stopped. But it probably 20 yards away set off the blind side detector. And
The
started
little
beeping.
lights right where the mirrors are?
Yeah, and it beeps.
Yeah. Oh, ours don't beep. It just flashes the light.
Oh. It beeped, and I was like, what in the world? The other day we went to the lake. I had the back end packed full of stuff, and we was leaving out of the convenience store because I had to get some ice. Well, I thought I hit the button, and the automatic gate came down, and I walked to the door and got in. It hit something and bounced back up. So I put it in gear and started to drive away, and my dad's like laying on the horn. I'm like, what?
That's why you had such a nice breeze that day in the car.
Yeah. Crosswinds.
No, I had that happen right there at Blue Ridge Tire because we was moving offices and I was driving the van and I had all the paperwork in the trunk of the minivan, and that thing opened up and papers flew everywhere. It looked like it was raining confetti. I think I spent like an hour and a half cleaning all that up.
Oh, I bet.
Yeah, I'll have to see that car, Seth. Did you drive it to the party?
No, I had a Tahoe. Because remember we went out there and got the fireworks.
Yeah, and you had the flag flying.
Yep. I love my Tahoe after I put the wheels and stuff on it.
We just gotta fix that rust hole.
I know it's got the other side's starting to poke out now.
I'm not using your uncle's welder though.
I don't blame you. That made me mad.
Right.
Which is it, your uncle's or your grandpa's?
It's my grandpa's. But he tried to sit there and say, "Oh, you gotta do this or you gotta do that." Da, 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 da. Man, shut up. I put the wheels off the Avalanche on.
It does make it look meaner.
Yeah.
Just wish the lift wasn't so expensive. That thing would look good with the lift.
Well, I'd need bigger tires then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Put that brush guard on it.
The rust hole's starting to poke out right here.
Yeah.
And then I've got a little bit right here on this side and a bigger hole on the other side. So
the only good thing is it's not touching a body line, so you can just use mild steel, a regular steel.
Yeah.
To put in it.
When we do it, I'm gonna go down to Rhino Liner and have the bottom from the body line down, Rhino lined.
Are you going to Rhino Liner or Linex?
Whatever, whoever I can get to do it.
Just tell me if you go to Linex, I could probably get him to cut you a deal.
All right. Yeah, I'll probably do whoever's cheapest.
Right.
But yeah, dude, the thing's cool, man. I love it. I love my Tahoe. It just,
Yeah. You were mad when it was broke down, though. He's like,
Dude,
I
that
put
made me
much
so
money
mad,
into
dude. It was
it.
down for a month, and it made me mad because it was the dude took forever to do a simple job.
Mm-hmm.
I just didn't have the ability to get it up on a lift. I don't have a lift. But whatever. All right, guys. I think Lape's ready to get out of here, and I've got to be up early.
Alrighty.
Oiler Greg's even checking out, and he's right, man. Like he said that just as I said it, so
Mm-hmm.
he's out of here. We're all out of here. Lape, you got anything to say?
Brush your ass.
It doesn't matter what you think.
That was perfect.
It was. It was.
You didn't ask me what I think.
Oh, shut your mouth, you thong-wearing fatty.
Always wear it on your head.
All right,
No,
guys.
that's it, man.
You guys have a great night. Take care, and I will see you guys later. Like
Night,
our
guys.
family. Family.